Hello and welcome to the Match Center. Tonight, the Champions League is back at the Camp Nou as Barça hosts German giants Borussia Dortmund. And if we win and pick up all 3 points, not only will we automatically advance to the round of 16, but we will top our group, a group which was known as the Group of Death. Before we get into it, let's introduce our lovely panel. How are you doing, Robert?
I'm doing fine, Sarah. How are you?
You seem like you're nervous.
I'm a little bit nervous, yes. I mean, the game is important today. We need the win to make it through to the next stage. We need to qualify. If we win, as you said, we're first in the group. So I'd say it's the most important game of the season so far.
Exactly. Nerves are definitely there. Julia, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm glad to be on the same couch as you again.
Yeah, I missed you a little bit, did you? I'm very excited too and nervous, as Robert pointed out. Important game today. We have some injuries we need to face, and I think we will. And most important, get through these last steps of this stage here in Champions League and ready to make it to the 8th finals.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. And tonight we actually have a very special guest, a former Barça player who now plays for MLS's Orlando City. Uri Rosell, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go to the lineup because it's a very interesting lineup. So in goal we have Marc-André ter Stegen. In the back we have Sergio Roberto, Lenglet, Umtiti and Junior. In the midfield, De Jong, Sergio Busquets and Rakitic. And up front, a little change, Messi, Suarez and Dembélé. Uri, what are your thoughts on this lineup?
Yeah, I think it's good to see some new players, but it will be interesting to watch especially the defensive lineup.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Piqué obviously
Piqué is obviously out. Nelson
Umtiti.
Semedo and Jordi Alba are out injured. So those are important changes in defense. Griezmann not in the lineup today. We'll see how Dembélé does alongside Messi and Suarez. It'll be interesting.
No, it's a big surprise. I was expecting Griezmann to play. I was expecting Artur to play. We'll see what happens. Okay, Robert, you've always, like always, you've prepared 3 points of analysis, so take it away.
I have prepared 3 points of analysis to try and understand this game between Barça and Borussia. It's going to be a tough one. First of all, because of this untested defensive formation. So we have Sergio Roberto, we have Umtiti, we have Lenglet and Junior Firpo. They have not played together yet this season. We usually have Piqué, we usually have Semedo, Jordi Alba. They're usual fixtures in that lineup. So we'll see how they do. I think they'll need the support of the holding midfielder, be it Sergio Busquets or Frenkie de Jong, especially to bring the ball out with guarantees to keep the ball in like Barca's defensive stage. That will be very important, taking into account the high pressure of men like Marco Reus, Julian Brandt. Jadon Sancho's not in the lineup for Borussia Dortmund,
about that.
but they are players who are tough to deal with. The second point of analysis is we have to be careful with their transitions. We saw there that they play high pressure and that they're very quick on the attack. Barca need to be careful, especially on the wings, especially on Barca's left wing. Sancho's not in that lineup today. Ashraf is. He's normally a right back. Maybe they won't be so attacking minded in this game, but in the game in Dortmund, they were very dangerous down that right flank. But they'll look for Barca's defenders' backs all the time. And the third point of analysis is more of a mental one, dealing with pressure to qualify. If Barca wins, we make it through, first in the group, all's good. But if we lose or if we draw, it gets complicated because then we'd need to win in Milan, more pressure. So what my point is if we go under in the score, if we concede first today, we'll have to see how the players react. We did a good job of it the other day to turn it around against Leganés. We've seen them turn it around against Inter Milan, so we know that they can do it.
Hopefully that's not the case because we're at home in front of our own fans, but hopefully we'll be able to pick up the 3 points and just qualify tonight and not have to worry about going to Milan and picking up a win. But last time we faced Borussia Dortmund, we were all very nervous.
No,
we were
very nervous.
freaking out.
We can see the
yes,
highlights.
It ended in a 0-0 draw.
And if you missed it, you'll understand why we were so nervous. Can we see the highlights, guys? Because it was nerve-wracking. The Borussia just kept attacking and attacking. Ter Stegen had
Ter Stegen was a hero. He was pulling off some heroic saves.
There we go. We've got the highlights right there. And here he is denying Marco
Look at
Reus
that. Look at that. Insane.
Insane save on the one-on-one.
And it just kept going for them.
We had a second chance opportunity through Luis Suarez. One of Barca's only chances of the game. We can see there it's a good save by the keeper. But
and then this
is a crucial moment.
That was
amazing.
Incredible.
Amazing save by Marc-André ter Stegen to deny Marco Reus.
It's just a wall.
Once again. And here is a shot which hit the crossbar.
As you can tell, very stressful game for us.
We had a few lucky breaks in that in that game. from which we took a point after the 0-0 draw. Here's another double chance in which Marco Reus is denied twice by his compatriot Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and we'll see right now. Instagram, the Instagram posted by Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the hug there with Michael Reus saying friends.
No, he had an masterclass performance that night. Hopefully we won't have to pull off any of those saves tonight.
No.
Hopefully we can be attacking and not defending. But tonight's a very special game for our number 10, Leo Messi, because he will be playing his 700th game in the Barça kit, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, the only player is other than him is Xavi Hernandez, which is insane. And we have some stats about how many goals he scored throughout those 700 games. Let's see if we can take a look at it. All right, so just some things I want to highlight. He scored 40 hat tricks, and he scored one poker, which was against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. So his first game until his 100th game, he scored 41 goals and made 14 assists. Then it just increases and gets better and better. From his 101 game to his 200th game, he scored 73 goals and delivered 31 assists. And his most goals was against Atletico Madrid, which was 7 goals.
Then it gets better, Sarah.
It gets better and better, non-stop. And then until his 300th game, he scored 99 goals, 41 assists. Just shows that Leo Messi continues to improve. Then to his 400th goal, 118 goals and 34 assists. Most goals coming against Malaga with 9. And until his 500th goal, 94 goals, 39 assists. Incredible numbers for the little man. And lastly, until his 600th goal, 98 goals, 14 assists. And curiously enough, 9 of the most goals he scored was against Eibar, and it was 9 goals. And until today, 699 games. Today will be his 700th game. He scored 89 goals and 38 assists. So incredible stats by Leo Messi. But now we have a special 90-second challenge with Uri Rosell. Take it away, Robert.
Okay, so this is something that the players usually do, and we've seen Georgina have the 90-second challenge with some of our guests in the warm-up. We're going to test Uri Rosell. 90 seconds of bombarding him with questions. We'll see how many he can answer. And right on our screen here, we've got the ranking of the players and the guests who have answered the most. So Antoine Griezmann is the first with 31. Sergi Roberto, a good friend of Uri's, with 27. Tied with Jimmy Butler, 27. Neto with 26. Fabio Quartararo, the motorcycler, with 23. Luis Suarez, 22. And Jack Miller, also MotoGP rider, with 21. Uri, are you confident that you can beat any of these?
Griezmann is going to be difficult, but I think I can make the top 3.
You think you can make the top 3? Do you think you can beat Sergio, your good friend Sergio Roberto, and brag about it a little bit?
I think so. I think so.
Okay, so we have a timer. It's ready. I can see it on our screen.
It is.
Uri, I'm going to bombard you with questions when Julia says go.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so Uri, how many teams have you played for professionally?
6.
Name 3 players in Barca's lineup today.
Sergi Roberto. I'm nervous, guys. Sergi Roberto, Lenglet, Umtiti.
What will the score be tonight?
2-0.
Would you rather win 5-0 or 1-0 in the 90th minute?
5-0.
Blaugrana kit or yellow kit?
Blaugrana.
Champions League or La Liga?
Champions League.
Who's your best friend in Barca's team?
Sergio Roberto.
A player to go and have a meal with?
Sergio Roberto.
Eating or sleeping?
Eating.
Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
How many languages do you speak?
4.
3 words in Portuguese.
Obrigado, tudo bem? Como estás?
Making an assist or scoring?
Assist.
Barcelona or Orlando?
Orlando.
Pantumata or cheeseburger?
Pantumaca.
Favorite Catalan dish?
Butifarra.
Does pineapple go on pizza?
No.
Disney World or Portaventura?
Disney World.
Favorite retired Barca player?
Xavi Hernandez.
Favorite sport apart from football?
Ping pong.
Favorite sports team in Orlando other than your team?
Orlando Magic.
Favorite opponent you've played against?
I would say...
Time's up, guys. Time's up. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'm going to let you answer that. I'm going to let you answer that.
That's a good question. I would say
Take your time,
Barcelona
Ori.
when I play against Barcelona.
Okay, we played against Barcelona, so favorite opponent. How many do you think you answered?
Oof, I think I'm not in that list, I would say.
You're not in that list?
maybe 17,
No, you answered more than that.
more than that.
Okay, so before the timer went off, I let you answer it, but it won't count. But you answered, and you make it to the rock bottom, 21 questions.
21. huh?
21, so you do make
You
it
at
in. You
least
do
made
make
the
it in.
list.
To be honest, I expected something easier.
Okay, so some of them you had to think about.
But I
Some of
like
them
that, I like that.
Some of them you had to think about?
Yes.
So you're 6 away from your good friend Sergio Roberto.
Yeah. Clap.
Okay, well done, Uri.
Round of applause.
Well done,
Round of
Uri.
applause.
Right?
No,
You won't tell him
no.
you've done
I'm not
this.
saying anything. What, that was
No, that was
difficult.
good. That was
Yeah,
good.
because you were nervous.
Yes.
Because the questions are quite easy.
No,
but
I think he
you're
lost.
different.
He lost some time thinking of Barca
Yeah.
players in the
Yeah,
lineups.
in the
That's where he
lineup.
got
That's
mistracked.
where he-
That's- He was expecting somewhere.
I was
something else.
thinking Piqué all the time. I don't know why.
Exactly. Yeah, because you didn't say Messi, Suarez. You didn't say the
Yeah.
obvious ones.
Exactly.
You didn't say the obvious
She
ones.
started at the back. Okay, Julia, you are a social media queen, like always, so take it away with
Thank
what you'll
you.
be.
Yeah, guys, so as you know, we will be reading your comments. We will comment them here out loud. First of all, we're going to check out your favorite social media moment of the week, okay? Let's see if we can see them, because I've asked you to. Yes. I'm going to start with mine. It's one that's been quite famous this week. This photo
Oh, I
of
love
Messi
this
and
one.
Sergio Roberto after their official photos. Looking good, looking smart.
Looking smart.
Yeah, so I wanted to say this.
Oh, this was mine.
one.
Because you just love seeing Messi smile like that.
Yeah.
He just seems so happy, and that
I
makes me
agree.
happy. So
I
that was
agree.
my social media moment of the week.
Messi, of course.
Messi.
And Robert.
And mine's that one. It's a quote by Frankie de Jong in his press conference yesterday. He says, all the players are fantastic, but if I have to choose, Sergio Busquets has helped me a lot. I like that.
I loved it. No, I didn't like it. I loved it.
Busquets is one of the icons in that
He's a
position.
veteran,
Busquets
no,
is the
exactly.
De Jong is the upcoming player. Most players say is going to be the next Busquets for Barca. So I like that he said that.
No, it's great that he's helping him and giving him his advice. Because, I mean, being a holding midfielder for Barcelona is a big job.
It is.
So,
is,
okay,
Didn't
well,
help on that.
the game is about to start. Nerves.
Nerves.
As
Wanna
always.
go on over
Packed
the lineup
stadium,
just
yes.
before we do
One
predictions?
last time. So listen well, Uri. So in goal we have Marc-André ter Stegen. At the back, Sergio Roberto, Langley, Umtiti, and Junior Firpo. In the middle we have De Jong, Sergio Busquets, and Ivan Rakitic. And up front, MSD, Messi, Suarez, and Ousmane Dembele. Thoughts, Robert? Because you didn't really talk about the lineup. What do you think?
First of all, I need to do something.
What do you have to do?
Something which has become a tradition now here. So Uri might know about this.
Oh, the garlic.
You know
Yes,
the
let's do
tradition in which fans plant garlics next to the goal, their team's goal to scare away bad things. This is something that they do, especially in the south. I think, like teams like Betis and Sevilla. We needed a bit of good luck after a couple of bad results. So what we do now is we plant these two
We're very
garlics
superstitious.
next to the
Uri.
screen
Yeah,
here.
you'll see that.
So I'm a bit superstitious.
No,
Yeah.
we all are. And then we have something else, no?
We have something else. Oh yeah, of course.
I was like, is he forgetting for real?
We've got another one. We have the avocado.
We have the avocado.
The avocado is the symbol of good luck on this
People
show.
probably think we're so weird with this avocado.
It is.
But it is because this is because Uri. Since day one, I've been wearing these socks. I
Oh,
do wash
nice.
them in between shows. Avocado socks. Last season, we started the show and went on to win La Liga title unbeaten.
Unbeaten.
And I was wearing these avocado socks on every show, so they became kind of a good luck charm. And now this season we bring an avocado. And the other day, every time I was holding this, Messi would score a free kick. So
That
yeah.
did happen, actually. Yeah.
Exactly, it did happen. So
Keep it
I'm
close, keep it
bringing it
close.
back.
We have
I'm bringing it back.
witnesses.
I forgot the other day, in fact, in the game against Leganes. So good luck charm is here. And you asked me, Sarah, about my thoughts on the lineup?
Yes.
Yes. Interesting. It'll be interesting to see the defensive formation. A midfield with Ivan Rakitic starting. We hadn't seen that this season, I don't think, or it's one of the only times.
One game, I think.
Failing
Yeah.
to remember now, but it is. If it's not his only start, it is one of his only starts. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. And Messi, Suarez, and Dembele up front. Barca, what they need to do is have possession and create dangerous opportunities
effective
through
with
it.
their possession, yeah.
We've struggled to create opportunities in the last few games. Let's see if today is the day.
Hopefully today is the day. In front of our own fans, Camp Nou, Champions League. There's always a different feeling. Okay, let's go over our predictions. And
Well,
we're only going to
Okay, exactly.
tell
We're only
the
going to
fans.
show you today what
Only
our
the fans
predictions
can
are,
see.
and then we're going to write them on a little piece of paper, put them in a box,
Okay.
and reveal at the end of the game who gets the most right. So let's take our boards, and first we just show the camera. It's a secret vote, guys.
Okay.
So.
I'm going to go before, well, you guys are writing, so you guys don't see mine.
Okay, the game is underway,
Okay.
by the way. Barça are playing in Blaugrana, Borussia
No
playing
one-
all yellow. And we have the first possession. We're attacking towards the right of the screen, Borussia towards the left. Umtiti is on the right of the centre-half formation, Langlais on the left. That was one of the question marks in this game.
So
Okay, so
this-
Sarah, have you shown the camera?
This is my prediction,
Okay,
right here.
I'm going to show the camera now. This is my prediction.
This one's mine.
I erased it.
And Uri,
You
show the
did?
camera yours.
That's mine.
Okay, so now these are secret. I'm not showing you guys. I'm not showing.
I've seen all of your
Have you? Oh, wonderful.
I like the little sad face in his tooth.
Yeah.
Oh, Borussia have a chance in transition. We might not have a chance to do predictions. Here is a ball in the control of Marco Reus. Oh! Umtiti had to clear, and it's a goal kick. Okay, so
Oh my God,
such
what
a
a
dangerous
start.
situation. Barca caught unguarded there, off guard, sorry. And Borussia built a chance in transition. The opportunity for Marco Reus, and I think it was Umtiti who cleared it
Yeah.
Yeah, it
nearly
was
off the
Umtiti.
line.
I gotta say, they're very dangerous on the counters.
They are very
And
dangerous.
because we have the possession and wide open, if we lose stupid balls or very horizontal balls,
Yeah.
is when they can be hurt.
Yeah, and they won't miss any chance. If they got
No,
it,
they're-
they'll go for it.
They're very
seen that.
effective.
Mhm.
Last season, they were the team with the best conversion rate. Every
Wow.
6 shots would be a goal. So very, very effective.
Guys, I prepared a little innovation. So the vote for the predictions, even though you know our predictions now, is secret. We all have this little box, and we need to do this quick just before, if the
Before
game
they
gets
score.
I know,
too
I'm
exciting or if
making
there's
nervous.
a goal, which will spoil all of this.
Leo.
Well, Lionel Messi has the ball, switching it over to
Oh,
Dembélé. Here's Junior Firpo. Back to Dembélé on the left-hand side, on the edge of the box. Here is Dembélé, inside pass to Rakitic. Rakitic takes a touch, two, and it'll be a corner kick for Barca. Okay, so guys, quickly. 3 predictions here, and we put it in the box, and we
Okay.
reveal it at the end of the game. So
Okay.
it's score, final score, first goal scorer, and what was the other one? Oh, possession percentage at the end of the game. So it's here's
Okay.
the corner kick, the cross looking for Messi. It's headed away by Brand.
I got mine. I'm going to put it in this little secret box and no one finds out.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and we put it in the little box. And at the end of the game, we see who got the highest number of predictions correct. We managed to do it while the game was still at 0-0, which
Yes.
is good news.
Safe.
Here is Lionel Messi. Now we can score. Now we can score. Let's put it in here in the box. Okay, and we'll keep it here.
If we had scored before, it wouldn't have been a problem, though.
Oh no! We just
We just don't want them to
just-
score.
No, we'll do the game the next day. I mean, I don't care. And last little game we're going to get Uri involved in is the envelope challenge. You
Oh,
remember
yes.
you did this? We all did
We
this
did.
at the beginning of the season. This is the first time for Uri on the show. Basically, in the envelope challenge, what he has to guess is the number of titles for Barca out of a maximum of 4 at the end of the season. Top goal scorer in all competitions. How many goals Griezmann will score in all competitions at the end of the season. The total number of yellow cards in all competitions, and the number of match centre guests, the number of guests on this show at the end of the season as well. We'll put it in the envelope, and when the season comes to an end, we'll see who got the highest number of answers right. So,
Perfect, yeah.
Uri, take it away. Meanwhile, Sarah, interesting game.
Interesting game, yes. Were you expecting Dembélé to start over Griezmann? Because personally,
I
I
mean, he
wasn't
started the other
expecting.
day. He started the other day. Griezmann didn't have the best of performances. Don't know. I mean, it's not usual that we play all 4 of our top attackers
That was a bit strange.
in the
Yeah.
same lineup. So one of them had to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Griezmann starts at the Wanda Metropolitano on Sunday.
And remember, we don't have Busquets for that match.
We don't have Busquets
Because
for
he
that
picked up
match.
the yellow card.
We don't have Piqué, Semedo, or Jordi Alba for this match either.
Yeah.
So
We just
Two
have a long
important
list.
games, yeah, and many sports to fill.
Yeah. No, I think what we should really watch out with Dortmund is because they have such a high defensive line,
Yeah.
they always are pressing. But for Barça, the good thing is if we can find the open spaces behind their last
Yeah.
line, but also avoid the offside trap, because I know they're going to be doing that as
I
well.
mean, you can see that their defensive line is very high up. Oh, Suarez trying to let it go through his legs, through to Lionel Messi, who have completed the envelope game. So now you can focus on the actual match, which is what we have you here for. Here is Dembele driving, trying to connect with Ivan Rakitic inside the box.
Raki is so up front.
Yeah.
Now Messi trying to pick it up, surrounded by 3 defenders, and it's Mats Hummels who has to clear the ball away.
It's as if he's playing in Suarez's position.
I agree.
Lone
I like
striker.
how Barca are pushing forward in these
like
early
this
minutes of the
a
game.
lot, yeah.
I mean, we haven't got a chance out of it yet, but
No, but it's good signs,
it's a good sign.
of course. Especially after that game against Leganés where they scored first. That was the 5th time where we conceded first in a game early on, so I don't want that to happen at all.
One of the things that I like is we're still having the possession. I think the way they press really high, very intense. So if we can keep a long possessions, it's gonna hurt them because this field is so big
Yeah.
that they are gonna be dead by the second half.
Yeah, they can't run forever.
Exactly.
Plus, they have important players out, mainly Paco Alcácer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the top
Was
top
it
scorer.
an ankle injury or a thigh injury? Or?
You're putting me on the spot here, and I don't
No,
know.
no, it's okay.
But anyway, he's out. I know he's out. And they're playing with a player up front who is not a striker, who's Marco Reus. We know he's very dangerous, very talented player, but he's more of an attacking midfielder, even a winger sometimes.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
But as we can see, it's like the formation 4-4-2 maybe. They are leaving Marco Reus, and as you can see, the midfielders, they are having a...
Oh, here's a lovely switch by Lionel Messi over to Ousmane Dembele.
take
The ball
it.
inside. Oh,
Oh my
Rakitic
God.
with the shot. It's blocked
Very involved,
by
Rakitic
Akinji.
today.
Yeah, Rakitic very involved and making
involved.
runs inside the box.
He's more as a 10 almost. because
Exactly.
You can see
Yeah, exactly.
Busquets and De Jong more as a holding mid.
Oh, he's making the most of his time.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to show himself.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want to start.
Lovely switch by Messi there. And then Dembele feeding
Oof.
Rakitic inside the box. We're seeing a
Deeply.
replay now of Borussia's early chance. It was within the first minute. And Umtiti was crucial there to clear the ball away.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to read a few comments now since the game has calmed
Slowed
down.
down,
Yeah, a little bit. I will remember our fans. I will remind them that you can send in your comments. We will be reading them. We will comment them here out loud. We love to hear where are you from, what time is it where you are. We love when you tell us you're watching us and that you love our stuff. We'll especially love that. So you can keep saying that. Today we have Kako Keko, saludos a todos, afición culé. Dian Roney Raj, best wishes from Bangladesh. Joshua Turner, hey guys, watching from South Africa again. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Sheldon Tijon, hi Julia, we missed you. I miss you too. I miss being here too. And he said, Robert, he's putting garlic next to his TV.
I like
Look
it.
at the
I like
trend.
it. I
Look
like
at the
that we're
trend we've
starting
started.
Yeah, you are. It's a good one to start, yeah. Agustin Lisuke, glad to see Ivan Rakitic on the lineup. And actually, she said it before.
Oh, wait a
the
minute,
game
Julia, I
started.
have to interrupt. Here is Lionel
Foul's
Messi,
That's
who
a
is
foul.
fouled on the edge of the box. And you know what that means.
Yeah,
The
our
goalkeeper is scared.
producer was saying go on.
Avocado.
Take the avocado out, exactly.
You can read the comments, Julia, while they get
Yeah.
ready, while the keeper gets
No, I
the
was
ball ready.
saying that Agustin said that before the game started. So I think she should be even happier to see Rakitic on the starting 11 after what we've been seeing
no.
of him today.
Okay.
And then some predictions, 3-2, 3-1, 2-1. So everyone is hoping for Barca's win today.
Everyone's hoping for an exciting one from what you say.
Yeah.
3-2, 2-1. I mean, good God.
We are too,
Look
especially right now.
Number 10 lacing up his boots.
Can we celebrate already?
I know. Can we celebrate? Because this is going to be a goal.
Oh, you want to celebrate before the goal?
No, please.
What do you want to do if he scores now?
Sarah gets crazy.
Sarah goes crazy. Sarah goes
I
crazy
just
with
love
goals,
it.
especially if it's Messi
Yeah.
or Busquets.
Messi
Okay,
or
so
Busquets.
Lionel Messi set up to take it with his left foot. The angle is good. I think it's a 4-man wall. I can't see it right now. No, it's a 5-man wall. Good distance.
Come on, Leo.
Avocado in my hand. But good luck. Here goes Lionel Messi with the shot. Oh, bounced off of Busquets. Your two favourite players linking up there.
Hey,
Barca
don't make
still
fun
have a
of that.
chance.
No.
Here is Dembele on the left, trying to set up Messi on the edge of the box. What a shame.
Yeah.
We'll have more chances. Don't
We'll
worry.
have more chances, yeah.
We
It's a
said
shame that it was Busquets who got in the way
Yeah.
there.
Oh, he was going for the low shot. That's why.
We said it before, it feels weird when Messi throws a free kick and he doesn't score. It's like,
No.
what?
I think it was you, Sarah, who said the other day,
If I had to
Messi
choose,
free kick or Messi penalty, and you go for Messi free kick.
Yeah,
100% hands down.
I agree.
Here is Ousmane Dembélé getting involved down the left-hand side, getting lots of touches early on in this game. Good pressure by Busquets to win the ball back after Borussia had managed to take it away from Dembélé. I like the pressure that Barca are
Yeah.
applying.
I was about to say the same because, as you can see, they don't have much spaces when they recover the ball, and it's key, and it's very difficult to do. To be in a good position when you're having the ball, so when the team loses, you're already in a good position to recover.
I like how aggressive Ivan Rakitic is looking in that
Very
pressure.
aggressive, yeah.
Obviously highly motivated, getting one of his only starts of the season,
Yeah.
out to prove a point, I think.
Yeah,
And at the moment,
Oh, I
the
love
attitude
this.
is amazing.
I love how they're playing right now. No, but the thing is with their coach, Lucien Favre, that he's very adaptable. If he sees that the system or formation's not working, he will change it. And all of his players are very versatile, so they can easily play and occupy different roles. So if they see right now, if he sees, okay, my plan's not working, he'll automatically change it. So Barca should be focused and not taken by surprise.
But
if he does change
Borussia are not
anything.
on the best of runs at the
No,
moment.
No.
They
They drew to the last team in the Bundesliga.
No, and they were 3 down.
They were 3 down,
and they had to
and
come.
they came back to make it 3-3.
Yeah.
But the previous week they'd lost 4-0 to Bayern Munich. So
yeah.
the-
No, this game is if they win, okay. If they lose, the coach is out. That's what the reports
that's
are
what
saying.
they're reporting in
Yeah.
Germany
Yeah.
anyway.
But guys, we said before that Messi today he will play his 700 game, and I've checked it out, and every time.
Oh,
A minute,
come
Messi
on.
taken down, but play continues. Now Dembélé down the
He's
left
open,
again.
he's
He goes
open, he's
inside the
open.
box. Here's Dembélé against this former team. He takes the shot too weak into the hands of the keeper. Julia, you were saying.
I was gonna say that I've checked it out, and every time he celebrated the centenary, like his 100 games, 200, 300, we've won all the games.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's
I hope.
That's a good
a
one.
guarantee for
but,
today.
But he's only scored once. I
Oh.
think it was either in the 400th
Why
or the
did you do this to me,
500
Robert?
against Betis.
Why?
But, no, the team always wins, but only. But
Yeah.
he's only scored once in those centenary games.
Well,
Well, hopefully he can score a hat trick and take home
Exactly,
the
make up
ball
for
of
it.
his
Yeah.
700th game in a Barca kit.
or a poker.
Also-
Or a poker.
Also,
I mean, the
if
more
Messi
the better.
Scores
Yeah.
today, if Messi scores today, it will be the 34th team he's scored against in the Champions
That's
League,
true.
and
That's true.
he will become the top of that
is
ranking. He's
true.
tied with Raúl and Cristiano Ronaldo right now. All three of them have scored against 33 different teams in the Champions League.
That's
if
crazy.
Messi scores, it'll be 34, and he'll be top of that ranking. Top of yet another ranking. I
He's
mean,
always breaking records.
He's
How,
always-
how
yeah.
can he do
But
that?
by the end of his career, I imagine he will have broken all of them.
Yeah.
So
Don't say end of career, Messi. Don't put those words together. I don't like
I said he. I said he.
Don't you know?
No, but I have a cool stat for you. So Barca have scored 2.9 goals per game every single time that Messi plays.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a lot.
Insane.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it is.
Did you ever train against him, Woody? When you were like in pre-season or something like that?
Training with the first team
No, with Messi.
with Messi, yes.
How was
How
that?
was the experience?
How
Were
was
you
that?
just like, whoa?
Out of the four of
Even
us,
better than here. Imagine.
out of the four of us, you've had him the closest.
Yeah, you tell us how the
No,
experience was.
the other day I've heard that Guardiola was talking about when Messi was at his best, and he say at one training that 4v2 because he's so good at like the little spaces that makes all the difference. And when you are there watching it in front of you, it's unbelievable. You
Wow.
want to catch him, but that's
You
no,
can't.
no chance. No chance.
Just to let the fans know more or less the era which we're talking about. This is early decade, so
2011,
2011, 2012. That's when you were a player at Barca B, and you would occasionally
Yes.
train with the first team.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. And funny fact, you know that every time they start the training, they do the rondo.
Yeah.
So I would start there as a young guy. You go in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So I would stay there for 2 minutes just running, and then you out. And then they pass you the ball. You may lose it again. You go, and,
go back in.
and after the warm up, you're done.
I'm out.
I'm done.
Can I go home
And I
now?
go home now. But it's
I mean,
incredible.
we're talking about the era of Messi, Xavi, Iniesta.
The best, the
such
best.
Exactly.
Good ball handlers and I mean, players that know what they're going to do
Yeah. Before.
Like, just an inch of a second before everyone
Yeah.
else.
Exactly. And it's a very good feeling because at the end of the 2 or 3 trainings with them, you see how much you improve.
Yeah.
The aspect of the quickness with the ball, it's something different. That's why they play how they play, 1-2 touches.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to get it.
And their fitness must be incredible. If you're saying after one training you were like, I'm done. They
After
do this
one run,
every
though.
single day.
For the way they
crazy.
play, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of players they struggle when they go outside because they are not used to the same formation.
Yeah, we've heard so many Masia players talk about this. I remember hearing Marc Muniesa when he went to play in the Premier League talking about this. It's a completely different style of
Yeah.
football, and most Masia players aren't prepared for that. It takes some time to adapt.
So
Exactly.
it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's completely different. For example, when I started in United States, the league is very physical, and there's a lot of intensity because they don't keep the ball as much as Barcelona. So it's difficult because you're all the time running, you're all the time. So I would say that a lot of players that they are from the Masia product, they may struggle. Just for this reason, because the
Oh, no, we've
formation
seen
is
it
not
happen.
the
it
same.
makes
We've seen it
sense.
happen,
It makes
definitely.
sense.
Let's just talk about the game a little bit, and we'll go back to.
It's so interesting. I
Udi's
want to hear
story.
everything.
No, I mean it's so interesting.
Can
but
I
I
say
love
something
it.
let
though
the fans-
first?
So many
Because
questions.
I was going to ask the fans if they have any questions
For
for
Udi?
Udi,
Yeah.
since we have him here, because he was talking about training with Messi and everything. So if you have questions for him, you just let us know in the comments, and we will.
Especially
comment
fans
here.
from the USA, I imagine.
Exactly.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we've got any fans in Florida watching, but
Show some love.
Orlando.
show some love to Udi, who just renewed his contract with
Yes,
Man
congratulations.
City, so I imagine it's a happy
Yes,
moment for you as
I
well.
read the
Yes,
news.
definitely.
You were telling me before the show that you're happy living in Orlando.
Yeah,
So,
it's a great place.
You have to say you should come and visit.
Yeah. This moment is sponsored by Disney, right?
Yeah, exactly. It is. Yeah, no, but you were telling me because before Orlando you played in Kansas, and it was a lot harder to get people to come visit you in Kansas
that's
than
true, that's true.
Orlando.
Orlando's a place
Yeah.
everyone wants to go to.
Yeah. Kansas City is a great place. It's like a family, but of course at the age of the tourists they prefer Orlando, which there's a lot of fun, a lot of things to do.
Yeah, well, I was listening recently to a pundit on an NBA topic, and normally NBA teams sometimes play back-to-back. So in 2 nights they play 2 different games, and when they go down to Florida, they would play Miami and Orlando. And they say normally the second night of that back-to-back is not all that good for the team that's visiting because there's a lot to do in the nightlife in Florida.
Oh yeah.
I bet
The
it's
nightlife
true,
was
I bet it's
crazy.
true.
You bet it's true.
I don't
You
know, but I
it's
can.
true. You bet it's true. Anyway, 0-0. Barca have possession now. We have the ball in our own half. Here is Frankie de Jong. And the game has kind of
I
slowed
was
down
gonna say,
after
the energy is
an
not-
initial push by the Barca players who look very intense in the pressure now.
But still a lot of passing.
Yeah, a lot
quick
of passing.
passes.
We're keeping the ball.
Yeah.
Borussia not looking very dangerous.
And not pressing that much.
Thankfully.
Don't want to jinx it, but
Yeah.
As I said before, this field is so big that if you don't do it right, and especially with the quality that the Barcelona players have, it's very difficult. So that's why I feel like they are not pressing as high as they did in Borussia, in Dortmund. Sorry.
No, and if they press high, it'll leave a lot of spaces in the back, and we'll exploit. Ooh,
here's a lovely drive by Lionel Messi, going from the
Dembele's
right
open.
hand side inwards, and he tried to feed Dembele on the left, but that pass was intercepted. But an amazing run there by Lionel Messi. Here is De Jong.
Amazing
Messi now
recovery
he
by
feed
De Jong.
Dembele. Dembele inside the box, cross inside into the hands of the keeper.
Messi just
No
getting
success at the moment for Dembele, who's looking dangerous, but then in the final pass is not managing to connect with anyone. And there's a Borussia player who's gone down, and that's Witsel. He's
holding
taking
his
his
knee.
hand to his left knee.
Look at this dribble
now-
right here. 3 players. Like,
3 players
what?
were on Lionel Messi just a few seconds
Come
ago.
on,
We've got
come
the replay
on.
of how
What
he
is
ran away
this?
from them. That is amazing. And he
What
makes it
is
look so
this?
simple.
Even- it's like a walk
was,
in the
I was
park.
thinking, no chance I can do that in 3 lives. And did you see this last push?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so hard to keep
To stay in your-
to
yeah.
stand it. Yeah.
Well, most people talk about Messi is his lower body strength because he's not very tall, but it's really hard to take him down.
It's almost impossible. I mean, you want to push him and he won't.
You see so many players trying to knock him down.
Yeah,
and
he
he
just
keeps
won't go
going.
down.
He's going,
And if he goes down, he quickly gets back up.
Yeah,
he doesn't
yeah.
want to stay on the ground. No, it's incredible.
By the way, I forgot to say this in pre-game. Interesting thing we're
Yes.
going to do at halftime. So on Friday, the club, Barça, celebrates its 120th anniversary.
Wow.
120 years of
Okay.
history. And to celebrate that, we have this amazing book, which is
Look at
huge.
that. It's
It's
humongous.
got a lot of pictures inside
There's everything in
relative to the history of Barça. I mean, let's open a random page here. Oh, we've got
Oh,
Tito
random
Villalba and Eric
page,
Vidal
yeah.
lifting the league title.
Come on. Beautiful.
See if we can show that
Look at
to the
Puig.
camera.
Oh.
This is one of the pictures you get. So, wait a minute, before Barca attack, Borussia clear away. Okay, so what we're going to do at half-time is get involved with the fans on Facebook. They have guessed on the comments how much this book weighs.
Okay.
Whoever gets the closest in the comments, the poll's already closed, so you can't vote now. It closed before the game. It was on our Facebook fan subscription page. Whoever gets the closest gets the book.
Nice.
Nice
Nice, so we're going to weigh it
We're so
live. at
generous
halftime.
here.
Yeah,
You
we're
can have a
always
look.
giving away
Chris
things.
It's heavy.
Come on, Rudy.
It's heavy. Here is Lionel Messi
What?
driving.
Take it
in
for
down the
yourself.
middle.
Take
They
it.
try to take it down. Oh,
Take
no.
it, take it, take
Inside
it,
the
take it,
finish.
take it.
Yes. Luisito Suarez.
Yes.
With the opener.
Yes, yes. Oh, wait, what?
No.
Is it going to be disallowed?
Come on.
Offside.
Can do
Wait a minute,
that.
it's going to be reviewed.
VR.
VAR.
Oh, these are the
You know that
Yeah.
last year I did that and I got a yellow card. Just,
Really?
Yeah. Because
You went like this?
You're
Yes.
not allowed
Wait a
to
minute.
do that.
You are not.
Here is the pass by Messi.
Oh, no.
Can I see it this-
It's like a centimeter.
Centimetre. I don't think it's going to be allowed.
No.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's going to count. Messi says no.
If Messi says no, you got to listen to Leo. Come on.
It's being reviewed right now. Look at them on the bench. They're checking.
I know.
Antoine
They're doing
Griezmann.
their own. Yeah.
They're probably so frustrated. These are the moments.
It
Oh,
won't count.
Oh,
It won't count.
my
Oh.
gosh.
close. That's good.
Such
At
a
least we're finding the spaces for Messi to
You're
make those
right.
runs and find open players. Hopefully, we'll
But
Messi
still-
keep that.
Yeah, he's
like,
having a lot of
I know.
attraction, Messi.
And it was a quality
Everybody's-
finish by Suarez. Quality finish by
No,
Suarez.
yeah, of course.
Lovely little curler, the one quite typical of Suarez.
Outside.
Now, Borussia
Offside.
have a chance
Offside.
to run. Oh,
What?
this should be offside. This,
No,
this shouldn't
how
count.
was-
A
they will
chance,
call it.
which ends up in the hands of Ter Stegen. But why was this allowed to continue? So Schulz takes the
And
shot.
what a weak shot, too.
Look at that.
How is this allowed to continue? I mean,
I would say because at his mind he's thinking, maybe
It'll be
if it's
reviewed,
outside,
yeah.
it will be reviewed. So
I don't know that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Frustrating for the defender who has to run back anyway. 100%.
but you as a defender, you gotta follow the runs
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unless the referee calls.
So you are a defensive midfielder?
Yes, I am.
He's
Okay.
a bussy.
You're a bussy?
Yeah,
oh my
like
gosh.
like the bad version of him. Yeah, and Busi, by the way, he's an amazing human being.
Oh,
the
I
other-
love to
Sorry,
hear
here's a
this.
cross by Sergio
Tell
Roberto, which
me
is cleared
more.
away. Okay.
He is.
No, Sarah
case
wants
you
to hear all
follow
about
out,
it.
Okay,
So
so-
Lucy is her favourite
so-
player behind Messi.
Oh, really?
He's my idol.
Okay, so for me too, he's like the guy who I look up. from.
Yeah.
So Barcelona did the precision in Miami this year. So since I'm a good friend with Sergio Roberto and say, hey, can I come see you? And say, of course. And I went to his hotel room and I was there. And Sergio Roberto sent a text to Sergio Busquets and say, Uri's gonna be here because I trained with them a few times. And he remembered me. We changed the shirts back then. So we were talking with Sergio Roberto, and all of a sudden Sergio Busquets came.
Can I interrupt? Sorry, Uri. Important news. Dembele's gone down.
No.
He's taken off his boots, so something's clearly wrong. He's just shaking his head. He's fed up. He's fed up.
He won't even move.
Griezmann, maybe no.
I imagine Griezmann
Oh,
is
is
going to be
anyone
playing.
in
Warms up.
shock? Yeah.
Valverde does not look happy.
Oh, poor
And
guy.
Dembele is.
Oh, man.
It's just
I-
injury
bad
after
luck.
injury.
If he's
after
not in
injury.
tears, he's close to tears right now.
Oh no! What happened exactly?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So
Oh, I feel
At the
bad
moment,
for
he's
him.
got the medical staff surrounding him. He's taken off his boots.
He's over
So
No,
Yeah.
he's
this is
here.
the previous action, the cross
When
by
he fell, is
Sergi
it?
Roberto. Dembele makes a run inside the box. Has to jump over a defender.
Is it when he fell
I-
down?
And I
think
don't know
he-
if it's when he lands.
Yeah.
I think he hit the
Oh my
other
gosh,
player.
even they're bringing out a stretcher. Or?
Yeah, they've brought out the stretcher.
Oh,
Dembele
He's
doesn't
able-
want the stretcher. He's
Oh,
walking off, but he knows
no.
that something's wrong. He's covering his
Oh.
face.
Oh, I hate to see this, especially against
never wanna
his
see that.
former
He-
team.
No. Against this former team, he was highly motivated for this game. We'd heard him in an interview.
Oh, no.
Dembele in tears. This is not nice to see.
That's such bad luck.
It's so much bad luck. I mean, the fans appreciating that it's a very tough moment for him,
Yeah.
getting up and applauding him.
It feels like he's never.
It
got
must
the
be
chance
so
to
frustrating
prove
when your body fails you.
Yeah.
We've never seen him like this.
No.
either.
He
Never
is
like this.
he's distraught right now.
But he's
It's because
completely
of what you
destroyed.
said. It's injury after injury.
Yeah.
He never gets to recover.
He was so motivated for this match.
Yeah.
After his interview, he said, "I'm so excited to play. My best is yet to come." What a shame.
Bad news for Barca. Dembele replaced by Antoine Griezmann. He's gone down to an injury in the 25th minute. Let's hope that this doesn't bring the team down. Let's see
hope
if
so.
Antoine Griezmann can bring an energy boost.
And hopefully it's nothing serious and just a little scare for Dembele.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because we have important matches coming up. We've
Very,
got
very
Atletico at the Wanda Metropolitano. We've got the Classico in the month of
Oh,
December.
gosh.
We've got a match against Inter Milan, which
Oh,
could
De Jong,
potentially
De Jong.
have us already qualified as first in the group
Yeah.
if we win today. But if not, it's a really important game as well.
It is.
So we need our best players.
It is. Okay, guys, I have to say something because it's been killing me since minute one. So you probably know that Robert had a mustache for November.
Yes.
It's a month to raise awareness on men's health issues.
Men's health issues,
Yeah.
yes.
So the thing is, November is coming to an end,
Yep.
and Robert wants to
Shave it off.
shave it off and stop.
Well, I don't
Growing a
actually want to shave it off. I want to let the beard grow.
Yeah, exactly. So he won't have a mustache. And we've been all telling him he has to keep it because, I mean, I like it a lot. Do you? Yeah, everyone
suits
likes
you.
it. So we need to have your opinion. Like, what do you think about it? I'm going to give just two options, mustache yes or mustache no. So I'm going to read your comments and say what do you think about Robert. Should he keep this mustache? This
I don't know.
really good looking
I'm
mustache?
not, I mean,
Or
I don't think
should
I'll
he
be
shave
convinced
it?
anyway.
What? Am
I-
I not convincing? Did you say that? I
No, you're very convincing
okay.
in what you're
'cause
saying.
here we
but,
all think you should keep it.
I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I
But
mean, but
if we-
if I keep it, it doesn't make Movember special then.
No, I know, but I mean, you can
Did you
keep
see
it.
the way I kind
Yeah,
of...
I get it, but yeah, because yeah. No, but you can just keep it because it looks good on you, and we've all said that because I mean, it's stupid if we've all said it looks
No,
good on you.
I mean,
You're shaving
the
it. I mean,
producers inside,
where's the
everyone
point on that?
is insisting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to have a think about
And when November comes, you just come here with a poster or something and you said, now November's
Oh.
on, and then it will be special again.
it. Okay, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about
Okay.
it. Anyway, comments. Movember, yes.
Yeah.
Movember, no. Or moustache, yes. Moustache, no. Yes, sorry.
I will.
You see that?
No, I didn't see
no,
that.
they try
I
to
was thinking about the mustache.
they try to cross it
Oh,
and
here's a shot by... Oh,
Oh,
chance for
come
Messi to shoot.
on.
Suarez
Let's
inside the
go,
box.
let's
I don't think
go.
it's going to count again.
it
Suarez
is, it
scores.
is,
Is
it
it
is,
gonna
it
count
is,
now?
it is. Come
I think
on.
it's a goal.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Goal, goal,
Wait,
goal.
It's going to be
wait,
reviewed
wait.
again.
Oh, look at that high.
Celebrating.
Look at that high. I love
Okay,
it.
yes. It counts.
Well done, well done.
It
It is?
Well
It
done,
counts.
well done.
Yes.
Yes.
Well done.
No,
wait,
what are you doing?
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm not concentrating.
But
Why-
it's not
why is it
allowed yet,
showing- why-
isn't it?
Okay, I thought Suarez was offside. Okay, so Suarez
So
tries
why
to
is
link
it-
up with the forward run of Junior. No,
No,
it's
no, no,
onside.
that's on, it's on, it's on.
It's on.
Completely.
Messi with a beautiful pass inside.
Vamos.
Tackle Suarez. And Suarez finished. Vamos. Yes. Okay, now we can
Yes.
celebrate. I was convinced that Suarez was offside. I don't know why.
This is the second time they're linking up. They linked up against
Yeah.
Leganes.
I mean, Suarez and
And
Messi.
in the goal
Yeah.
that was disallowed.
Yeah, exactly. No, they're reading each other very well.
Okay, so Messi assists. Suarez scores. Brilliant.
No,
Yes.
it's what I was saying before, that They tried to cross the ball looking for the counter, and we quickly recovered it. We didn't let them transition, and then that's when that led up to the play to this goal.
To this goal, yeah.
So that's super important to basically cancel out all their counterattacks and
And it's
transitions.
super important to take the lead.
Oh, of course.
Because like
of
what I was
course.
saying in pre-game,
Yeah.
the mental aspect of this game, if you go under again after
Yeah.
conceding first against Leganés, it happened against Inter as well. By the way, Suarez was the goal scorer in that game too, so that he scored 2 in that game. Today he scores 1, that makes it 3 in the Champions League in total for him.
He's in a very good moment right now.
He just needs to get an away goal.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Exactly. I
He
feel
just needs one away goal.
it is frustrating. I mean, the first person who's frustrated is him.
Yeah, of course.
Because I remember, which game was it? The one against Slavia.
He hit the post, that one, no?
I think, I can't remember if he hit the post, but then one of the goals was Suarez with the touch,
Yeah.
and it bounced off of
Yeah,
Olajuwon, and it went in. It's like, oh,
Very
just let him have it.
frustrating. I know,
let
right?
him have it.
I know, no. Okay, you were saying about my idol Busquets. Continue about that story.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very
I don't know if he'll be able to continue because Barca have another chance in transition. Here is Lionel Messi. He's going to take Hummels.
Take
There you go.
Yes,
Messi
take it!
looking for the
Oh my
He's punched it away by the
God.
keeper. He picks it up again. Messi,
I
Griezmann,
love
Gonzalo.
this.
Griezmann tries to set up
Oh.
Frenkie de Jong,
What a ball.
but de Jong can't get to it.
There was
Barca keep the ball. Here is Sergio Roberto with the interception, trying to feed it to Suarez inside.
Quickly recover.
Good pressure by the Barca players as Borussia
There we
tries
you
go.
go.
Just that, exactly.
to take the ball away.
Wow, this is my Barça. I like
Yeah.
seeing this.
I like seeing this, and I can hear the fans
Yeah, no,
appreciating
this
this.
is what they
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see.
yeah.
This is what
Good
they expect
reaction
to
by the
see.
team after a
Good.
performance which wasn't all that good against Leganés. Let's admit to that. Ooh, one
Penalty,
goal.
penalty.
Press it in!
Has to be a
Oh
penalty.
my
should be.
Has to be a
gosh.
penalty.
Should be a penalty, come on.
What? Has to.
Griezmann taken down inside the box.
Come on, they don't even review it.
Is that going to be reviewed?
It
Should
has
be, should
Play
be.
continues.
They just can review when the ball is out, I think.
Yeah. I'd just throw it out.
Yeah, but I was thinking the same. But I mean, what if it's not a penalty then?
Yeah, no, I know.
But I was thinking the same thing. Like, guys, throw it out.
But I'm seeing the referee just putting his hand on on his
I mean,
ear.
I imagine VAR is going to start reviewing it just
Yeah,
to
yeah.
accelerate the process.
Yeah, yeah.
But the play was coming in from the left-hand side,
Oh,
and
come
Suarez
on.
tried to set up Griezmann. Oncoming run by
Nice,
Griezmann, very fast, and he was
Okay, so-
taken down. Okay, let's see if it's reviewed now as Frenkie de Jong commits the foul in midfield. Let's see. Suarez for Griezmann.
We need
They-
a better look. Let's see.
I think they're going to call it like shoulder and shoulder. I don't think that Piszczek had a chance to get
No, there wasn't
a
that
touch
much
with the
contact
ball.
with penalty. No.
It's not going to be called. Borussia have the ball.
It
Now,
looked like
Sarah,
they
you can
do.
ask Uri about
Yes.
certificates.
I know it's good because every single time I ask, we attack.
Yeah, there you go.
So let me ask you again.
Let's see if we get interrupted now.
So I was with Sergio Roberto at the room, and look, you see?
Have the ball back.
Score it! Leo!
Yes!
This
I
is-
swear you're good, man.
Twice this has happened.
Vamos! Let's go!
Easy, yeah?
Easy.
Yeah, it's easy when you're
Easy. We
here.
need to get. We need to
Don't
tell a story.
ask me now. Let's wait.
Couple more minutes
Couple
and then I'll
more
ask you.
Once again, the goal comes off of pressure by the Barca players. It gets to Messi, who takes
Oh,
the shot
Leo.
across goal and finishes.
We love
Let's see if
you.
we can get the replay. Celebration there by Lionel Messi. Borussia bringing the ball out. It's a bad pass by Hummels. Recovery by Frenkie de Jong, I think.
Yes.
He gets it to Suarez. Suarez sets up Messi,
This is football right
and Messi takes the shot across.
But
the
this is
keeper.
what happens, as we talked before, but the opposite. They try to build out. They are open. Hummels did this mess. He played this ball that he
here.
shouldn't.
A sloppy mistake, yeah.
And then you are wide open.
No, exactly. No, we're forcing them to make errors.
Exactly.
No, it's a totally forced mistake.
Oh, we did.
And I don't know if it was de Jong or Rakitic, I don't know. But
Both are playing phenomenal.
both playing
Rakitic
phenomenal.
and De Jong.
One of them gets it
We'll see.
Messi, who links up with Suarez, the 1-2. And Suarez just leaves it beautifully for
Yeah.
Messi to make the oncoming run,
On a red
shoot it across the
carpet.
keeper,
Yeah.
low shot. And here at Barca again with that intense pressure.
I really like the pressure. And one thing that I
Yeah.
noticed is Umtiti is following his guy until more than the half of
Halfway
the
line?
field.
the halfway line, yeah.
So there's a lot of center backs that they don't feel comfortable on pressure, and seeing that is because they really want to put them under pressure.
No, I mean, and there were questions about Umtiti before this game because it's been a long time since he's played 2 consecutive games because of injuries.
Yeah.
He's struggled a lot with injuries over the last, months or even year and a half, really.
A year now.
But so that means that he hasn't played 2 consecutive games. This is his first time, and so far he's doing well. Beautiful field by Messi inside to Sergio Roberto.
Oh.
Frankie de Jong trying to get it.
Look at, they're reacting so slowly. Borussia Dortmund, the defense.
No, they look.
They look very
Completely out of it right now.
out of it completely. I would not be surprised if in the second half if it's a completely different side.
You know who I want to score now? Griezmann.
Griezmann?
Just so the whole trident has scored. And to get his confidence up as well, because it's important for forwards to score.
Yeah.
Griezmann
No,
hasn't
of
scored for a
course.
while.
They live off the goals. So their job is to score.
He hasn't scored in the Champions League yet, has he? Because we drew 0-0 in Dortmund. 2 by Suarez against Inter. Own goal and Messi, in
Messi.
Prague. And then the 0-0 draw at home. So, yeah, Griezmann yet to score in this season's Champions League. Let's hope it happens in this game.
Look at that. Nice. Nice.
Defense.
Oh,
All the players look especially sharp. Getting to the ball first. Anticipation.
very quick.
Julia.
Yeah, I'm gonna borrow a few minutes because I've been reading the comments regarding your mustache, Robert.
So
Oh.
people have an opinion
Is it
about that.
positive
have-
or is it
Wonderful.
negative?
Let's
Okay, I'm
just say
excited.
it. Okay, first of all, let me just get back to Ameyab Agustin, who said that we don't read the comments. We do, we read them, but Barça has just scored 2 goals, so we can comment them when the game's super interesting, because of course the game goes first, but we do read them. So let me just get back to the mustache thing. Ameyab Agustin. No, sorry. Najat Bellucci, no, take your mustache, like take it out. Johan says, mustache, yes. Saifun Rujvali, mustache, no. Sebastian Karsten, mustache, yes, super yes with...
Super yes?
Yeah, super yes, like all capitals. And Fiaro, of course we need you to keep your mustache. If you remove your mustache, it's like a person drop his age from 45 to 14 years. It's like the young without the hair.
What
So-
does that mean that I look 45?
No,
I don't want to look 45.
no, but
I want to look my
But
actual
you do
age.
look like a baby when you shave it.
yeah.
Oh, here is a shot by
yeah.
Suarez. Oh, trying to loop it over the keeper from the edge of the box.
More like
Interesting choice by
baby.
Suarez. Sorry, Julia.
No, so it means 3 yes and 2 no
It's tight.
for now. For now.
For now, it's tight.
We'll be keeping
Will
in
this
touch
even
with this.
influence your decision or no?
No,
or
no,
is-
no. What?
I want to keep the fans. I want to know what the fans
okay.
think. So
I
I'm
mean,
not going to say if it's going to influence
Okay.
or not, but keep the comments coming. Mustache yes or mustache no.
you have to do everything for your
You're
fans.
enjoying
Can
this,
we
Robert.
vote?
You
Can I
have-
vote?
You can vote. You can vote.
Okay.
So, what's your vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Mustache yes. So it's all yeses here.
Yeah, so can we just...
No, in the team it's all yes because all
Yeah.
of the guys in
No,
there.
I know, I know.
They've already told me.
I know they are. And I have another game for you. It's not as difficult as the 90 seconds challenge, but
That was really difficult, to be
it's
honest.
it's close, I think, because we have fans from France. So we've had like 2-3 comments asking if us the presentators speak French. So I'm gonna ask you if you can just think one word in French and then say it here out loud. Like,
Oh,
Okay.
just one?
yeah, you can. I mean, if you speak French, you can
No,
say
I
whatever
know, I
you
know the
want.
word because I've always thought it sounds really nice and it sounds really appetizing to go into a boulangerie.
Ah,
Boulangerie.
Oh,
It makes you want to go into the
Yeah.
boulangerie and eat loads of cake.
it does.
I studied French, so I understand French.
Yeah, you
can't
were
really
the one
speak-
translating Moussa Wagé
I
the other
can,
day.
yeah, I can't really speak it that well. I mean, bonjour, je m'appelle Sarah, ça va bien? What else do you want me to say?
How would you?
Il fait froid.
Okay.
Ah,
You fait what?
I was
Are you
thinking
cold?
about that because I
We'll
saw
need to get
you.
you something
Yeah.
to warm you up.
And I studied French as well for 2 years or something. And my favorite word is enchanté.
Oh,
Yes, I love it. I love to say it. So, shout out to our fans from La France.
I like this game. We should do this
Yeah.
more often.
We should do it with different
My
languages.
favorite
what
word in
about
Portuguese?
Portuguese?
Yeah,
Portuguese.
it's
Oh, no,
obrigado.
Uri is
Yeah,
the-
I only know.
I
No, but
love
I
obrigado.
said it right, right? You look me like did you say three? The obrigado, tudo
Obrigado.
bem.
Obrigado. I love the word. It's like apasionado.
Apasionado.
It's I'm in love. I love how it sounds.
Obrigado sounds really
No, but
nice.
apasionado is so nice.
Yeah.
No, I really want to learn Portuguese. That's my language.
Saudades.
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 Saudades. Saludos. No?
No, no, saudades. I don't think there's a translation on that word.
Oh.
But what does
Saudades.
it mean?
It would be like miss you, kind of miss you.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Do you know that?
I didn't know that either, no.
Learning every day.
We need to learn new
Can
languages,
people
yeah.
learn?
We've got people from all over the world, so...
Okay, you
That'd be
guys, can
normal
you guys
for
say
us.
a word in Farsi?
No.
No?
No.
I can repeat it, but
Salam.
salam,
Hello.
Salam.
That's very easy.
Salam.
salam.
Yeah.
So that when you take phone calls, that is the language you're talking in?
Yes, Farsi.
Because I've heard you talk in that language.
And everyone
No,
looks at me like I'm crazy. Like, what are you saying, Sarah?
It's like, what's going on here? Anyway, 5 minutes remaining in this first half. 2-0 to Barca, goals by Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi, and so far the team is looking amazing.
Yes, looking amazing. I mean, oh, Valverde seems.
Valverde taking
Like he
notes.
wants to
Did you
change
put
it.
Suarez on your prediction?
I did.
You did?
Did
but
you?
Can I reveal this? Do you want me to reveal this, or should we
Okay.
look at the end?
You revealed just yours.
First goal scorer, I had Suarez.
Oh,
Which is
wow.
very frustrating because he did actually score first, but it was disallowed.
Ay, ay,
I
ay.
was kind of celebrating inside.
Secretly celebrating.
Here is Messi getting Rakitic involved. Good performance by Ivan Rakitic
Very, very good.
in his first start in a while. Now Junior, who's been doing well so far as well. Now trying to link up with Suarez.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see against Atletico Madrid for Rakitic to start after a performance like this.
Well, Busquets is out.
Yeah.
Artur hasn't started in a couple of games. We've got Arturo Vidal as well.
I think a game like that would need Arturo Vidal, his physicality.
So what are you thinking? Maybe De
Arturo
Jong,
Vidal,
Rakitic,
De
and
Jong,
Arturo?
yeah, and De Jong as the holding midfielder.
Okay, very interesting. Or, which is something we've seen in the past as well, Rakitic is the holding midfielder
Yeah.
and De Jong more involved in
Oh,
finish
look at this.
finishing. Now Messi inside the box. Oh, it took him a while
Almost.
to decide
What
what to do, but he was
was
offside. Okay, he has an excuse. It was offside.
He knew that.
He knew it. He knew it.
He
He
knew
knew it. Messi's always aware.
Always.
Always, always.
I
He's
can't
got
wait,
eyes
by
on the
the
back
way.
of his
I
head.
can't wait, by the way, to hear Uri's story about Sergio Busquets.
Yeah, come on.
Interrupted 3 times already.
It's like
2
you're
was because
teasing
of
me.
goal.
Yeah.
So,
Which is good.
Which is good.
I like
Which
that.
is very good. But I
is what
really
can
want to
happen
know.
now.
Let's see if we can get it out before half time.
Why
All
is
right.
Busquets such an amazing human being?
All right. So I was with Sergio Roberto.
This was this preseason, just
Yeah.
for the fans
In
Yes,
who
Miami.
don't know what we're
yes.
talking
We
about.
were
This
at
preseason,
Miami.
you were in playing for Orlando, and
Uh-huh.
Barca were in Miami in preseason.
Exactly. So I called Sergio Roberto, and he said, "Yeah, we will be there. Come see us, and then you watch the match." I said, "Perfect." So I was there at the room. We were talking, and he said, "I just text Busquets," and I say, "Wow, okay." And all of a sudden, talk, Busquets came,
Oh.
and he didn't have to, because sometimes when you have a game, you don't wanna,
You don't want to be
Yeah.
you
disturbed.
don't want to be
Relax.
disturbed. Yeah, and
wanna be
especially in
focused.
that humidity, we were outside. So
that's
it was
nice.
kind of that situation that I realized that he was an amazing human being, and it made my day. It made my day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He didn't have to go, and he came to say hi. So
That's
I
very
really
sweet.
appreciate that.
Oh, well, shout out to
And for the
Bussy.
fans wondering,
We love
wait,
you.
wait, and then
There's more.
and then there's more. At the game, he scored.
Wow.
Right.
That was my
Oh,
present.
was that against, what was it, Inter?
Napoli.
Oh, Napoli, that's it, yeah, I remember.
Oh,
And then he
nice.
scored an
Yeah,
amazing
yeah.
goal.
For the fans wondering where the connection is between Uri and Sergi Roberto, you're part of the same generation
Exactly.
of players who came up in La Masia. So if you want to check Uri's Instagram, for example, there's a pic from last summer or 2 summers ago in which you're with Sergi Roberto.
Yes.
I saw Ollero Lazabal in that one.
Yeah, Marc
Sergi
Bartra,
Gomez, Marc
Sergi
Bartra.
Gomez, Ivan Baliu, Carlos Planas.
That was a great generation of players.
Yeah.
Golden.
Lots of them playing in the first division right now. With Sergi Gomez, is he
Gomez,
still at Sevilla? Still at
Sevilla,
Sevilla.
yeah.
Marc Bartra playing for Betis.
Betis. Such a crucial player for Betis.
Andreu Fontas was in that generation as well. He
Marc
played for-
Bartra and
Celta.
Fontas is one more year up,
Okay.
a year older. But
You're how old?
27.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still plenty of years to play. Oh, wonderful ball inside to Junior Firpo. Why is this not counting? Oh, because the referee was hit in the face and he couldn't continue.
Whoa!
So play had to be interrupted.
His face is
Interesting.
all red.
I don't think I'd ever seen this happen.
Me neither.
Whoa!
But that's not fair.
Look at the players having a laugh. Okay, so Suarez tries to play it. First touch.
That hurts.
Over to Griezmann on the left, and it hits the referee in the face. So play had to be interrupted because the referee had no idea what was going on. He was taken down, and let me just say something. The players are having a laugh of it because we're 2-0 out.
Yeah.
If this had been with 0-0,
no.
Suarez would not have been laughing
no,
like
no.
he was just now.
Look at his face. He's all
Oh, no,
red.
no, that looks painful.
No,
that
it
looks
was very painful.
because the pass did have some push to it. It was a powerful one.
Wow.
We're going to hit the 45th minute mark, and we're going to have 2 minutes of added time. So I'm going to prepare my points of analysis, Sarah, so maybe you
Yes.
can lead the conversation while I do that.
Yes. Okay, so do you guys think next half, second half, will there be any changes, substitutions at the beginning of the second half, or do you think Valverde will stick to this plan because it's worked out pretty well so far?
I think he will stick to his plan so far, but I think up until the 60th, 65
Hour mark.
minute, yeah, he will make some changes. I think just to keep up the game fresh, because what we've seen until now, it's been like a really quick game. We had full control of the ball, and I think he doesn't want to miss this.
Yeah. I'm
Right there.
curious to know what our possession is, Robert. Do you
Yeah.
have the stats?
I think it was.
Or do you want me to pull it up?
We'll check at half-time.
Okay.
We'll check at half-time.
Udi, what are your thoughts for the second half? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna change. I think we have good control of the ball.
Yeah.
They didn't create any good chances, just at the
first one
first
in the
minutes.
beginning,
And we gotta say this is Borussia Dortmund. It's not any bad team at
Yeah.
all, and there's a lot of on the plate.
Oh, a ball inside looking for Antoine Griezmann. Cleared away by the Borussia defense.
No, I
So
mean,
I
Borussia-
feel they won't change. Maybe later they probably will, but right now I think it's good to keep with this team. And I gotta say that Griezmann, it's been good. He has done a very good movements. Even sometimes didn't get the ball, but that's the thing, you know. When you are on the pitch, you gotta have players willing to make the runs for the others to create the space.
I agree.
Yeah, and Griezmann recently said that he's still trying to learn and understand the movements of Messi and Suarez and Dembele.
Yeah, and who blames him? I mean,
I
it's
mean,
not,
it takes time.
of course.
Especially because Atletico Madrid, he played such a different style
Yeah.
than how he's playing here at Barça, where everything's about holding the ball and passing. Okay,
First half's gone.
first half in 2-0.
2-0 and
I'm very happy.
it's gone by in just
Yeah,
that.
very quickly.
Flying.
By the way,
Okay.
I can't click my fingers.
You
Must have
can?
looked a little bit-
You can't?
Do it.
I can't do it.
Do it.
What?
I can't do it.
Are you serious?
I can't do it.
Okay,
I don't know.
because you're not
Plus, I have
doing
a
it
weird thumb.
correctly.
I have a weird thumb. Have
Oh
you
my
ever seen-
God, don't show me that.
Have you never seen this?
Don't point at me.
I'm getting, oh my God.
I can do it with the other thumb as well.
Stop! Don't show this to the world, please. Okay.
Yeah, you show it.
Okay, so Sarah, you were asking about possession just very quickly.
Yes.
54%. 54%.
Oh, I
I
imagined
thought it would be more.
something
I thought it
much
would be more.
more.
I thought actually it would be more.
Much
Okay,
more.
guys. I mean, we've done a mini recap, but now that the referee has blown the whistle for this for the end of this first half, thoughts?
Well, all good, all positive. I think it's strange that we only have 54% because it seems like we have much more because we're holding possession, we're pressing, we're very high intensity, passing around, transitions are quick. I mean, it's everything you want to see.
Maybe
from
it's
this
not
Barca
updated.
side.
I don't know. Maybe
Because it's a
we'll
bit-
have
yeah.
the halftime stats coming up. But
It would make sense
no,
for it
no,
to be
amazing,
more.
amazing.
I mean, Rakitic is performing so well. De Jong and Messi and Suarez linking up. Hopefully, they can link up with Griezmann and he can get his name on the scoreboard. But so far, I'm very impressed with this first half.
Beautiful pictures
Yeah.
there from our team in social media. Lionel Messi surrounded by defenders constantly, and in spite of that, he manages to score.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
For
That's
me,
Leo Messi.
I feel like they are doing a great job on managing the timing, when to tag, when to having the ball, and I think that's a key moment because they are very good on transition, and we are having the ball, we are having the opportunities, and 2-0 it's a great result to go on the halftime.
I
Julia, what
agree.
about
I
you?
agree 100%, and I think it's 2-0, but it could have been more because we've had many chances. I think that's the good part of what we've been seeing today. We said it before, we've had some performances that weren't as good as we hoped so, and what we're seeing today, I think it's what we want to see from Barca every game. Control of the game, creating chances, and aiming for goal and getting it in, which is what's happened today, and I hope it will go on for the second half.
Hopefully.
I'm just going to bring up a stat that our editor Tom sent me. Messi, before this game, 699 appearances, now 700. 612 goals, now 613. I mean, the numbers are crazy. And with this one he scored today, we had mentioned it earlier on, he's now the player who scored against the highest number of teams in the Champions League, the most opponents, 34 different opponents he scored against in the Champions League. That's the best, well, I mean, one of the best news for Barca. For me, the main thing today is that there's been a switch in, I don't know if it's attitude, intensity.
I think it's everything together.
It's everything. This is a completely different team to the one we saw last Saturday, and I'm happy to see that.
No, very happy. And like Uri was saying, it's not against any side. It's not against Leganés or rock bottom of La Liga. It's against Borussia Dortmund. I mean, they were runners-up in the Bundesliga, 2 points behind Bayern Munich. So we're talking about a very, very competitive and quality side. So I'm very happy about the side. Hopefully we can continue performing like this in the second half. But we will leave you with a very cool trailer of the match day, because on Friday, Barcelona will release their documentary, which will be of 8 episodes of really cool behind-the-scene footage of the team. So we're going to leave you with a short trailer.
Decí que a las 11 se durmieron.
Ah, sí. No, yo con este me fui a jugar play, con Benja. Terminamos 11:30. Me quiero dormir, pues. Se durmió en 2 minutos.
Sí, esto también cayó con el toque.
Messi, por favor.
Muchas gracias, Messi. Tío, eres el mejor, tío.
¡A ganar!
Con cabeza, tío.
Adelante con la pelota, buscar una superioridad. Y si no aquí, aquí. Y si tenemos que filtrarla, filtrarla. Pero tenemos que ir a por eso. Vamos para adelante, que si no nos pasamos. Tenemos que pasar.
Yo sé cómo hacerlo calentar a él y lo dejo loco, digamos, porque él sabe que ese día lo voy a hacer enojar y lo hago enojar. Soy uno de los pocos que lo hago enojar. ¿Me da un pedazo de pan? Sí, coge, un trozo de leña, coge.
Estas son muy antiguas, ¿eh?
A ver si recuerdas quiénes son.
¿Puede ser Maldini? Porque
Hostia,
Maldini
bueno.
debutó ese año. Por cierto, me pegó una patada de esas históricas. Me cambió la camiseta, ¿eh?
¿Con quién?
Le cambié la camiseta a Maldini. Ahí tuve visión de futuro.
Hostia, pero mucha. Y esto sí, joder, ha quedado de perfecta, ¿no?
Y hay que mover el balón rápido, no, mucho más rápido. Y luego no reiterar, que corran. Lo primero que hay que hacer antes de meterla dentro es darle una vuelta. ¿Para qué? Para que ellos se vayan ensanchando, porque ellos van a estar cerrando, mira, se lo está diciendo Silvio desde el banquillo, cerrar todo dentro, todo dentro. Hay que meterle ritmo, vamos. El partido.
Yo te digo una cosa que te parecerá tontería, pero sé que te va a encantar. ¿Qué son los vinos de Cuaresma?
Esto de verdad, man. Eso para nada, eso para mate, no puede comer. Muy bien, ¿no? Espectacular la comida.
Una buena comida. Bueno.
Una buena fresita para terminar.
liga siempre es importante, ¿no? Te marca la regularidad de toda una temporada, de todo el año. Y se siente que se hizo el trabajo completo, el objetivo nuestro y el sueño de todos, ¿no?
Okay, I hope you guys enjoy that little trailer. On Friday, it will be released, and I'm very, very excited. I'm counting down the days for this. But like Robert mentioned before, on Friday as well, it is the 120th
120th anniversary. And to celebrate that, we have this amazing book that we are now going to give away to one of our fans on our Facebook fan page.
Lucky fans.
Just, shall I open a random page?
Random page.
Random page, see what comes up.
Go.
Oh, okay, random page. So, what do we have here? We have Bernd Schuster.
Oh.
We have the team of 1982, winners of the European Cup Winners' Cup. We have Maradona.
Maradona signing his contract.
Should we move forward in time a little bit?
Fast forward.
Randomly, fast forward. One of the last pages. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. That's a view of Barcelona. Let's see something random here. Oh, the women's team.
The women in the youth league.
The women's team, the youth league. So as you can see, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, there's our professional teams, handball teams, basketball teams. One last random page. One last random page. Ready, steady.
Oh, Leo Messi. Did you know?
Lionel Messi. No, I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know. And with his golden boots. So this is what we're giving away.
Yes. So if you guys want to win this, all you have to do is guess.
No. All they had to do.
Oh, all they had to do before the polls are closed.
The polls are closed.
So guess
the weight.
The weight of this very heavy book.
It was the weight of this book that they had to guess. Sarah, what do you think this book weighs?
Can I feel it?
Feel it. It's heavy. It's a big book. It's heavy.
Okay, I'm going with 5 pounds.
Oh, you don't do kilos?
No.
Okay.
Kilos, I don't know how many would that be, like 8 kilos?
No, you caught me off guard here, Sarah.
That would be
okay, we're doing this in kilos, by the way.
Like
we are doing this in kilos. Okay.
2 point something kilos.
You said 5. Okay, I'm going to check it
5
out.
pounds? Pounds to kilos? I know what it is in pounds anyway. You're nowhere near.
Okay.
You're nowhere near.
So
okay,
it's
so
2.2 kilos.
I said 2.2.
we've got...
You said it right.
We've got a scale here. I'm going to turn it on.
Dun, dun.
Udi, Julia, do you want to say a weight?
I know.
Yes,
oh,
please.
you know it.
I want.
Yeah, oh, Udi wants to do it. Udi wants to do it. What do you think? In kilos? In kilos.
In kilos. I would say 3 kilos.
3?
3.
3 kilos. Okay. So we're going to put the book on the scale. Have to put it this way up.
I said 2.2, you said 3?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wait, was
will it stay up?
4.5. Oh,
it's going to fall. Wait a minute. But I think we can see it already. Let's see. Will it stay up? Stay up in the upright position. Oh, it won't stay.
Here, just
I actually know the weight, so if it won't stay up,
it's 4.5.
It's 4.5. It's 4.5.
Okay,
there
I was way off.
You can see.
Way off. That was embarrassing.
So you were way off. It was somewhere near 9.9 pounds. Okay, so 4.5 kilos. I've got the winner here.
Oh, you got the winner.
I wrote down a couple of interesting answers because I looked at the answers before the show started. We had William Glenn Mao Assam, saying 3.25 kilos. We had Fidas Nasser saying 3.2 kilograms. And there's an interesting reply to this from Marius Pop saying, Fidas Nasser, you have big chances to win it. Ironically, he says, it is a book, not a baby. So I thought that was a very original reply. Anyway, Fidas Nasser is not the one who got it closest. I thought Antonio Rushkov was going to be the one who got the closest with 5 kilos. But in fact, there's a later comment from Martin Seglin Bad Schauk, who said 4.1.
Oh,
so it goes out to him. Martin Seglin Bad Schauk.
Congratulations.
Saying 4.1.
This is all yours.
This is all yours. 120 years of history of Football Club Barcelona. Open a random page.
Random page.
The 2017-2018
the double.
Amazing. So congratulations
Congratulations,
to Martin.
Martin. Hope you enjoy the book.
Good
I'm
one.
already jealous of you.
Okay, let's go back. I was actually going to do an experiment.
What was your...
You were?
To weigh myself. And then without the book, and then with the book to see if the difference...
Aren't you embarrassed to show your weight to the world?
But I don't think we're going to do that. Should we go back to the game?
Yes, can we have your halftime analysis,
We
please,
can.
Robert?
We can, if I can just pull it up on my phone a minute. Let's see. I've got it on screen, but I'm going to read it off of here. Okay, yeah, sorry. Halftime analysis. The first thing we talked about in this first half is the aggressive pressure from the start. The likes of Ivan Rakitic, Frenkie de Jong pressing up high. Barca winning the ball back a lot in Borussia's final third, or the defensive third, forcing lots of mistakes. The second goal came from a mistake by Mats Hummels, bringing the ball out. Not usual to see him do that. So I like it. I like what we're seeing from the Barca players, with Messi getting involved, Suarez getting involved, and those defensive midfielders as well. The second point of analysis is the Messi-Suarez connection. The goal by Suarez comes off of a Messi assist. The Messi goal comes off of a Suarez assist. They're best of friends. They show that on the field. And when we see it happen, it's special. It's special. And the third point, unfortunately, is bad luck for Dembouz. He went down. He looked distraught. Bad news for him. He had to be taken off, replaced by Antoine Griezmann. We don't know how serious the injury is, but he looked so sad. I don't know what words can describe what he was feeling there. He was devastated. He was devastated. He was completely devastated.
Hopefully we can find some sort of update and see how he's doing, if it's something very serious or not. It was just a little scare. But some more positive, on a positive note, we actually have 90,017 people at the Camp Nou right now, which is the second best attendance. The first one was against in the Joan Gamper tournament. We had 98,812 people. So a packed Camp Nou. They're all, I mean, they're happy Camp Nou, 2-0.
Should we just take a quick look at the stats you were asking me before half-time?
I don't believe that the possession is not bad.
Let's see. If they can bring it up on the screen, we'll see the stats at half-time. 2 goals for Barca. 0 for Borussia. That's the best news.
We love hearing it. Just keep saying it.
I love it. 2-0. The goals by Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. There we go. So 55%. Yeah, no, it's strange. It's strange. It felt like
feel
more.
Like it. Much more.
See, the other day against Leganés, it was up in the 78%, and we were nowhere near as dangerous. 8 shots created out of that, 5 of them on target. 4 shots for Borussia, 2 of them on target. The first one, especially very dangerous, saved by Samuel Umtiti. 1 corner kick for Barca and 1 offside. 360 passes by the Barca players with a passing accuracy of 89%. 288 for Borussia with 86% of passing precision. No yellow cards, no red cards, no penalty kicks.
Yeah, I think what stands out most is 55% possession. They're taking their possession and they're creating chances with that. 8 shots and 5 on target.
Yeah, and especially 5 on target, and they scored 2, so it's a very good high percentage.
No, hopefully we continue like this in the second half. But before the second half begins, do we have any social media comments about the mustache? I want to know what the fans are saying.
Okay, can I keep this for later?
Okay, keep it for later.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will. First of all, I want to say a quick shout out to Hermione Agreste.
Yes,
you will remember her.
Hermione, hello.
So,
hope you're doing well.
Yeah, she asked me to read the comments on YouTube. I sometimes can't because I'm reading the ones on Facebook and then on Twitter, and I can't read them all at the same time, but I'm reading them. And of course, she asked if we remember her.
Of course
we do. I mean, how would we forget about it? And then we have some fans that have been telling us where are they from. For example, Alex Buckley, hi from Ireland. Shawan Ahmed, I'm from Bangladesh, I love Messi. Akshay Shojan, I'm a Messi lover from India. Fatimata Shalom, I'm watching this beautiful game live from Washington, D.C. All the best to the best team in the world, Barca. Ian Matsangur, I'm watching from Zimbabwe here in Africa. Barbara Schmidt, hi from California.
Hey.
Love Barca. And then Fatmata Shalom also said...
Messi sent up Griezmann.
Take it!
Saved by the keeper.
Wow.
How do you miss
And Suarez wanted the pass.
Did you guys see the Messi pass?
No, yes, first time. So it's, wait a minute, it's a through ball to Sergio Roberto, making a run down the right-hand side, very long run. Sergio Roberto crosses it to the edge of the box for Messi, who just with one touch sets up Griezmann on the left. I mean, yeah, because the ball's coming this way, and then he goes like that and passes it to Griezmann over there. Amazing.
That was incredible.
Unfortunately, Griezmann didn't score.
I want a replay of that Messi pass.
Wow, now that you said it, I have to say this. So there's a comment from Jean-Luc Hack. If Griezmann scores, Robert must shave his mustache.
Okay.
Did you know
Okay,
this?
okay,
Have
I'm
you
going to take his
read
word.
it?
I'm going to
He
take his
likes
word.
that. He likes to hear
No,
that.
but it's the only one who said it.
Oh, come on.
Should I do it live?
You
no,
should,
no,
yeah,
we don't have the
you
means to do it. We don't have the means to do it. I don't know.
No, but you did it once from makeup.
I did do it once
You
from
did.
makeup. I don't know if Tanya's here. Oh, she is here. She is here.
Robert, everything's not loud
Tanya,
yet.
we love you.
Jamcho, you should keep your mustache. And Sebastian Karsten, mustache, yes, it suits you. So you cannot stick to the one who has said you have to shave your mustache. You have to listen to everyone else who says you should keep.
We'll see. We'll see at the end. We'll see at the end. We'll make a decision at the end. We'll make a decision
but
at the end.
I'm gonna ask our friends again to keep commenting on Robert's mustache. Mustache yes, mustache no.
Comment on
Should
the
he
game
keep
as
it?
well, please.
Yeah. You can comment anything you want, but
And send in your questions for our professional football player, Uri Rosell, former Masia player, now playing in the United States, Orlando City, and there for a while now after renewing his contract.
I have a question for you.
Oh, wait a
Uri.
minute. And just in case, I don't know if the fans have noticed, but Uri has a change of clothes.
Oh,
He's wearing a jumper now. He's
he looks very warm and cozy now.
He looks very warm now. He had me worried when you had to say words in French and he said "il fait froid." He had me worried.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
So we had a jumper brought in for him.
Yes.
Okay, so my question is, which MLS team is the most difficult team you faced?
That's a great question. There's a lot, but one of the most difficult for me is Seattle, and actually it's the one that won the MLS this year. And why? Because when you play in their stadium, they have 50,000+ people on the field, and they really have a high pressure, which is tough to overcome.
Yeah,
So
of course.
I would say they
Seattle.
would be the more, and also LAFC. They
Oh,
are
LAFC,
difficult
not LA Galaxy,
to-
LAFC.
No, LA. Which one do you support?
I like LAFC.
LAFC.
Because Carlos Vela plays.
Carlos Vela plays
yeah.
there.
And Ibra plays for the Galaxy.
Well,
yeah?
no, not
Exactly.
anymore.
Well,
yeah.
he did.
Did
he
you
scored
go
like
up
34 goals.
Yeah,
this
34
year.
goals, yeah. Did you play against him?
Yes.
How was that?
No against Zlatan,
Oh, okay.
because he was, I think he had a red card.
Oh,
So he was
ah,
suspended,
yeah,
yeah,
He
for
was
that game.
suspended. Yeah.
Okay.
But I play against Vela, Rooney, all these kind of
Rooney,
guys.
of course, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's an amazing
David
player.
Villa. Oh no, David Villa was a couple of seasons back. He's
Yeah.
in Japan now.
Funny story with Rooney. I was at the field and I asked, "Hey, can we switch the jerseys after?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, we'll do it." After the game, I'll go to him and say, "Hey, we'll change it." And he said, "Yeah, inside." So I'll go inside to the equipment manager and I say, he told me that you could change the shirt, and he said, "Okay, but we don't have it anymore."
Oh, no.
Because we already changed one and the other one is for action. I say, it doesn't matter, send it to me. I'll give you my address, but send it to me, please. So he sent it to
You
me.
got it
they
at the
sent it?
end?
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Wonderful,
That's
wonderful.
nice.
wow.
Wayne Rooney.
You should
One
send
of
me the
the
jersey
all-time
now.
greats for Manchester United.
I'll give you my address so you can send it to me.
Well, Uri did bring one of his jerseys last year.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
He did.
Ah.
He did. Rodrigo kept that, I think.
Wait, which
Lucky.
jersey from Orlando City?
Orlando
or?
City.
Okay.
Wow.
But you started at Espanyol, right? Your beginning stage was.
Beginning was in my little town, Purreig. Then I went to Manresa, 1 year, couple years there, and then I went to Espanyol for 1 year. I
Okay.
supposed to go to Madrid.
I heard that, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's Lionel Messi driving. Oh, this would have been an amazing goal. Oh, Messi taking down inside the box. That has to
Come
be a
on.
penalty.
No, offside.
What?
Offside. What?
Offside and yellow card
And
for
yellow
Messi.
What?
Okay, wait a minute. What's happening here? Messi has shown a yellow card for what? For diving?
Yes.
He
yes.
just fist pumped the goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like,
The goalkeeper goes and fist bumps Messi. Messi can't understand why he's shown the yellow card. Okay, so he drives in between two,
Oh,
past
look
another
at
one.
that.
The touch looks too long, but it's like he recovers the ball.
Come on.
And then,
he
yeah,
fell.
there's no penalty, there's no contact. I
But
think
why
Messi
is he-
just
yellow card.
goes down out of exhaustion.
That's not what Messi
Well, I don't
does,
know, but
though.
he gets up immediately and he says like no.
He said no.
He says no.
Exactly.
So why is he
Why
showing
the
the yellow
yellow
card?
card?
He's admitting that.
Look at the way he just gets up like that.
Oh,
I don't understand.
why? I mean, he's not trying to deceive the referee because he's saying no to him. So
Yeah.
I mean that yellow card,
Makes
I
no
imagine,
sense.
will be dismissed later on.
Oh, potential penalty check. Oh, check over.
I imagine that's
I got
going
some
to be.
hope.
Barca are gonna. How do you say it? What's the word?
Take it-
Going to appeal that.
For sure.
Because you can see immediately as
Yeah.
he gets up, he says no. So
It wasn't as if he wanted to dive.
he's not
or-
trying to
Yeah,
like.
And he never does it.
yeah
No, he
that's not
never does.
Messi. When he falls down, something's actually wrong with him.
He always says the truth.
Yeah.
What do we think about this second half? Because with this 2-0 scoreline, there is a risk that like Barca
Get too
will start to feel too
comfortable,
comfortable, and the game goes into a less entertaining mode.
From what I'm seeing, I don't see Barca acting like, oh, 2-0 up, we can just relax. I think that they're continuing how they performed in
Yeah,
the
we've
first
seen a couple
half.
of interesting runs.
Yeah, we haven't seen Dortmund change really much
No.
of their formation or their system, which is interesting because the coach, like I said, is so adaptable, but it looks exactly the same, their system. We'll see
Now
what happens.
Borussia have the ball. Here is Ashraf, the former Real Madrid player.
Did you see
But this is
Griezmann's?
in no way the Borussia we saw
No.
back in Germany early in September. September?
No, September, October.
It was September. It was the first game of the group stage.
Yeah.
In the middle of September. Quite a while has gone by. 2 months and a bit.
Oh, this is a topic I want to bring up. So, the Ballon d'Or is coming up on Monday.
Yes.
Yes.
There's 6 La Liga representatives, 4 from Barça, 2 from Real Madrid.
There are rumors.
There are rumors, and there's videos.
Many rumors.
There's videos to coincide with those rumors
Yeah.
that Messi will win. What do you guys think?
That's rumor.
I tend not to believe rumors.
But in this
And,
case,
but if it happens on Monday, it'll happen, and that's it. I mean, we'll be happy on Monday. I don't see the point of all of these rumors. Just let it happen. I mean,
Okay.
I get that maybe Messi knows, because they do usually tell the players because
tell
there's
ahead.
photo
Days,
shoots,
there's speeches and all that, yeah.
exactly. But why do the rest of us need to know? What's the point of having a gala if then it gets if we know what's going to happen?
it will be like, oh
But-
yes, we did know.
But hands down,
Congrats.
he deserves it.
Oh, definitely. Here is
that's what I
Griezmann
wanted.
feeding Lionel Messi. Potential Ballon d'Or
Oh.
winner. Griezmann inside the box, followed by a defender, running out of space. He passes it out to Ivan Rakitic. There is Messi. De Jong over to the left. Oh, Langlais, what's he doing up here?
Yeah.
Langlais on the left. Borussia managed to run back and settle into defensive mode.
But they have the patience.
Oh, yeah.
You could see here now that they could throw the ball away and try to do
Look
like
at
the last pass
that.
and miss it, and they didn't. So they're still keeping the ball.
Amazing passing now. Ooh. Akanji now going hard onto the publicity at Camp Nou. Going in head first.
Suarez is laughing.
Suarez is laughing,
Yeah.
Once again, I doubt very much whether he'd be laughing if it was him who'd collided against the...
Okay, I have some updates on Dembélé. Okay, it's in Catalan, because I have the notifications from Barça in Catalan to help me with Catalan.
Okay.
But it says that Dembélé has a muscular injury in his right thigh, so a hamstring injury in his right leg, and that they're going to do further tests
They're going to
to
evaluate
figure out
tomorrow.
exactly the duration of it.
For me, I thought it was a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, with Dembélé, muscular injuries are bad news because he suffers a lot with them.
But one of the things that I've seen through the years is like the guys who are really fast, they tend to have these muscular problems because they are so explosive.
At the beginning of his career, Messi had those problems. I remember in 2006, 2007, we saw him leave the field crying like Dembélé did today. And then...
It was because his diet. He changed his diet, and
habits.
everything got better. Yeah.
I know, it's amazing. It's amazing how the body responds to certain things. I always remember with injuries, especially muscular injuries, the case of Thomas Vermaelen, our former centre-back. He always struggled with them.
Every day he had a new injury.
Yeah, they say, like, the most evil comments would say that he was made out of glass because he broke so easily. But I remember, I'm trying to think what season this was, in the 2017-2018 season, when we had that amazing run in La Liga, in which we almost won La Liga without losing a game. We lost just the one. Samuel Umtiti went down, and Vermaelen had to play a long stretch of
he
games.
did very good, and he stayed fit.
And he stayed fit for 7, 8, 9 games. I can't remember how many it was. The first game that Umtiti was back on the bench, Vermaelen goes down.
It's mental.
So there's a mental aspect to it.
Of course.
That was when I saw it. I mean, there is a mental aspect because when the body knows it needs to be fit, it somehow remains fit.
I completely agree on that.
It's like when with us more normal human beings, not elite athletes.
Yeah.
Hasn't it happened to you when you've got like 2 weeks of really intense work? Your body keeps going, and your mind is working. Once you relax, it all starts to come out. You either catch the flu or a big cold or something, and you feel awful the next day when you've just finished that big load of work.
So
It's
true.
true. It's true. It's true. Okay, Uri, I have a question for you.
Yes.
From the time you spent here in La Masia, which one is your most precious moment, or I don't know, like the sweetest memory you have?
When I did the precision with the first team, for me was like a different experience.
The year was 2011 or 12?
2011.
With Pep Guardiola.
With Pep Guardiola.
We went to Munich, and having just the experience to be on a road with the team, being with the fans at the hotel, and then playing against big teams. We play in Allianz Arena. Amazing.
Oh yeah,
amazing
I
field.
remember that. Yeah.
So for me, I still have the memories. I have the photos at home. That was a huge thing in my career that I'm always proud of.
No, I mean, you played basically with the best team in the history of the game, I think.
The Tiki-Taka
one of the best teams in the history of the game, because they were coming off of that Champions League win at Wembley against Manchester United 3-1. That season, that last one with Guardiola, we were so close to repeating the Champions League title, knocked out by Chelsea at Camp Nou. That is the most unfair defeat I've ever seen.
That was horrible. I remember I was in high school when I was watching the game.
I hadn't seen the highlights in a very long time. I hadn't seen the highlights in a very long time because it's not a game that you want to remember.
No.
But now that I work here, sometimes we have access, and sometimes, like we were doing when Iniesta retired, we were doing a little documentary on all of his experiences, and that's one of them. Obviously, it's one of the important moments, even though they were knocked out.
Yeah.
So I had to go and look at the highlights of that game. How Barca didn't make it through to the Champions League final
unlucky.
after the game at Stamford Bridge and the game here. It
blows your mind. No, it blows your mind.
It blows your mind. I cannot understand how Barca did not make the Champions League final.
They were so unlucky.
Them so much.
Chelsea was so lucky, just little details.
But anyway. But yeah, back to Uri. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I want to know now that because you played in La Masia, tiki-taka, retaining possession, MLS plays very different. They're more about crossing, fast runs. When you, for example, because you're a defensive midfielder, when you are pressured by a forward line, for example, are you more tempted to just shoot the ball out, or do you look for the short pass?
I usually look for the short pass because I spent 7 years with Barcelona,
so you stick to your roots.
And we never kicked the ball. Unless was super necessary. So that's one of my attributes as a holding mid, is like I like to have the ball.
That's
I like to.
Oh, a save by Ter Stegen! Amazing save by Ter Stegen. I mean, I want to say Ter Stegen Airlines, but it was down low. A similar one to the one he produced against Royce in the first half of the game in Dortmund. Wow, Barca need to be careful. A third goal would definitely make me feel a lot more comfortable, but Ter Stegen has just saved the day. He denied Brandt. Inside pass, Brandt tries to put it underneath Ter Stegen, who manages to save it well.
Well, Uri said that it would happen the other way around. Once they got the ball, they would counter-attack, just like we did.
Barca win it back, and now Suarez has space to run. He has Messi to his left. Oh, the pass was going there, but a bit too predictable maybe, because Akinji had to just stick his foot out to intercept that pass. A shame. but amazing save by Ter Stegen. We haven't had a replay yet. We've hit the hour mark. It's still 2-0.
It's flying by. We already hit the hour.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Well, especially with all these interesting stories.
Yeah, I know.
Talking about that era. I have a question for you, but let's see if we can talk about this game a little bit more, because the fans obviously want to know what's going on in this game as well. Right now, Borussia have the ball.
I have a good story about this Schweinsteiger too.
You have a good story? Oh, about Schweinsteiger, because he's there as well.
Ah.
Yes. I think he retired already. This
I think he did,
He did.
Yeah, but I play against him. Yeah, he was in Chicago. So we were on the corner kick, and I had to mark him.
Okay.
Oh, God,
Huge,
what a
huge,
player.
huge, like somebody, somebody, you know?
Okay, so
He's a big guy.
Schweinsteiger must be an absolute pain to play against.
Yeah.
And he is, and his legs is like both of mine.
Both of yours.
But the coach said, "Can you handle him?" And say, "Yeah, of course."
why not?
Why not?
You can't say no to the coach.
So we were at the corner kick, and the guy is about to hit the ball, and he look at me and say, and I turn, and all of a sudden he was already there.
Are
I
you
say,
serious?
no, I'm saying he's not gonna do that to me. He's a Tiger, you know. There's no need. And he pointed there, and I was like, what he's pointing at?
And once you turn away,
and I
off he was.
look at there, and I just turned, and he was already there.
As if
Oh,
we were
what a
in the school
trickster.
playground or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a school playground move, isn't it? Yeah.
Old moves, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't
I can
expect
kind of
that.
see that.
No, but I
can
was
kind of
shocked,
see
you know?
Luis Suarez trying to do that.
I agree.
I look at him and say, really? You gotta do that to me? Look at me. But yeah, that was a funny thing that I remember.
How many players from Europe are there in your team right now?
I would say.
Or this last season?
We had one from France. I think just one.
Just
more.
one. So just you. And how are the players from Europe viewed there? Because I follow the NBA quite a lot, and they still struggle to recognize the talents of players from the continent, because I mean, obviously the USA is the biggest school of talent of basketball players, but there are plenty of Europeans now playing there as well. Yeah. And they kind of struggle with that. I don't know if struggle is the word, but you know what I mean. With football, I kind of feel soccer for them, I kind of feel it like it should be the different way, because the game where it's played at its best is here. So players from the continent going over there, maybe you're viewed in a different way?
Yes, I think that the problem,
especially you with your Barça past.
Yes, when I was there, the coach what he wants is like Sarah said, no, like the short passes, having the ball, and one thing that the U.S. national team or the U.S. Federation is trying to do is to get the culture of soccer from younger kids, you know, because all days. That would be the coach just to do something, because they have the field, so everybody can go and train there. So I think when they start to, they are doing it now, but having the kids,
from a young
coaches,
age, learning the concepts, learning the fundamentals of the game.
That would make the huge difference, and you can see now that it's like Pulisic, all these young guys, that they are really good.
Oh, Pulisic is amazing. Yeah. I think the football culture or soccer culture in America is growing more and more.
And
100%.
This is linked to my next question, but let's see Barca attack first. Here is Antoine Griezmann.
I mean, we've kind of slowed down a bit.
We have kind of slowed down a bit.
Do you want another goal? You need another one?
Should I ask you a Busquets story?
Busquets?
Yeah. You have another Busquets story?
He's got many Busquets stories.
Many.
Here is
so I asked him.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to interrupt. Here is Sergio Roberto coming in from the right-hand side. The cross.
Oh my God,
trying to link up
imagine
with Luis Suarez. Cleared away by the Borussia defense. Now Sergio Roberto crosses it in again. The header by Messi out. Did you see how
you see,
it's amazing. We create anytime that Uri
he
wants to bring up a story.
He just Busquets in the attack.
But did you see the elevation there?
Yeah.
Messi going up for the header. I mean,
no, Messi just flies when he jumps. Look at that. Look at
wow.
That's great.
It's a shame it went out for a goal kick. Okay, so my next question for Uri is. You were talking about the culture of bringing the kids up playing football or soccer there, like from a young age, learning basics, learning fundamentals. Borussia Dortmund have the ball on the edge of the box. There is an opportunity for them, cleared away by Sarah's favourite player other than Messi, Sergio Busquets. Now Borussia.
You have a good day, Sarah.
Thank you.
With the ball again. Looks like Barca have managed to compose themselves in defense. I love how Antoine Griezmann comes down to
I
help.
love that, yeah. His
Here's
defensive
Piszczek.
work is just so underrated.
Witsel. Cross inside, headed away by Umtiti. Now Frankie de Jong trying to run away with it. The ball is taken away. Witsel. Okay. I think this is in a non-dangerous area. I don't want to jinx it, but my next question. In the US, as we know, the women's game for quite a while has had more relevance in terms of support, in terms of fans watching it. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Messi inside to Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann with the shot. Yes! Antoine Griezmann
Let's go!
with the finish, finally.
Oh, look at the way they celebrate.
First Champions League goal for Antoine Griezmann over the assist by Lionel Messi.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The trident has scored. Boom.
I'm not winning anymore, and you either.
I know. But maybe I can shave off my mustache now. Because
No, I was thinking about this when he scored.
yeah.
The passion on Griezmann's face when he was
I
celebrating
know. This
just
is important.
shows
We said it in the first half. This is
much he
important for him.
wanted
This is important for him.
Oh
for
my
one,
God.
because he hadn't scored in a while.
No,
and two,
this
because
means
it's his
so
first
much.
Champions League goal.
And the way Messi celebrated, he just ran into his...
And this makes me
Ran
feel a
up to
lot
him.
more comfortable now.
And especially coming from the bench.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
exactly. The day hadn't started out well for Griezmann.
sometimes when you are on the bench, you don't
Yeah.
have the same concentration, or maybe you are pissed because you are not in the lineup. So
No. Good speed there from Griezmann. And I like how Barca brought the ball out from behind. So this is a situation in which Borussia were attacking. Barca win the ball back. Umtiti plays it out to Busquets. Busquets, I think, finds de Jong. I'm not sure about this particular pass, but then it gets to Messi. Messi drives forward,
Does his
sets up
magic.
Griezmann to his left. Good speed by Griezmann. Someone's gone down now on the edge of the box. Suarez, it's not a foul, though.
And the assist from Messi.
Yeah,
The
pass
assist
was perfect.
1 goal, 2 assists for Lionel Messi in his 700th game.
there you go.
And hopefully, we're in the 68th minute and we're 3-0 up. You were saying in every centenary he scores?
Yeah.
No, in
I
every
said
centenary we win. Hopefully, in this 700th, we win again today.
Yeah.
Looks
I mean,
good, looks good.
Yeah.
It looks promising.
You know, I was a bit worried because in the past games, we've only been scoring from set pieces and there was no
Yes.
open play.
Yeah.
And
I think we scored...
that's created a bit of a debate here
Yeah,
as well.
for example, our last 5 goals have been set pieces, and I was getting a bit worried why we can't create chances.
Look at Messi. Look at Messi running away
that.
with the
Oh my
ball.
God,
Oh,
Messi.
if this ends up in a goal. Messi through to Suarez. Hummels, why did you have to spoil that? Suarez keeps it alive.
Messi's on fire.
Yeah.
A couple of fortunate bounces as he ran away with it, but the skill. Here is Rakitic on the edge of the box. Barca have won it back again after some good pressure. Here is Junior Firpo. Messi.
Oh, come on.
Check out that little bit of
It's
skill
like
by Lionel
stuck
Messi
to
if you
his
can.
foot.
Here is Rakitic with a shot over the goal.
Rakitic.
Good minutes by the Barca players now. By the way, we haven't checked. Inter Slavia.
Oh.
It won't be relevant if we win because we'll be first in the group anyway. But
Look,
Just in case.
No, that's
right?
just in case.
That's crazy how strong he is.
He stay up on his feet.
Always.
Look at these guys are big guys.
Yes.
Witzel's a big guy. Like,
When he jumped previously, going for the header, he was
Yeah.
as tall as the defender who was like
No.
taller than him.
Messi absolutely on fire.
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Information that might be of service here. Slavia 1 Inter 1.
Okay.
And Inter had taken the lead
Slavia's
through.
winning?
No, Slavia 1, Inter 1. Lautaro had scored first
Oh,
for Inter,
Lautaro
but then
scored?
Sušek scored from the penalty spot for Slavia.
Nice. Oh, yellow for who? For Busi. Oh, come on.
Come on, that's our guy.
Yeah, what the heck?
What you doing,
Don't
ref?
show it
2
to
consecutive
Busi.
games with yellow cards for Busi.
I'm honestly very nervous for the game at the Wanda Metropolitano without Busi.
We didn't have Semilo Piqué or Jordi Alba today, and we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. But we are away from
Busi
home
is the
on Sunday.
heart. He's the engine of the team.
There you go.
Yeah.
She knows what she's talking about. I like.
We've got a replay now of how Messi was just running away from defenders, getting away from Witsel. I think it's a nutmeg on Piszczek, and then he tried to pass it to Suarez. Hummels sliding in to deny Suarez there. But Barca, after a slow start to the second half, now looking very sharp.
The first 15 minutes, I was a bit worried what's going on, but then...
And now we'll see if Valverde make some substitutions. Can we raise the volume? Because
Yes,
we really
want
like
to
this
hear the
song here.
90,000 fans of the Camp Nou.
Jaume, can we have the volume?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Barca driving forward. It's the
keep
song
it
that the
down.
fans sing at the Camp Nou. You'll recognise it in a minute. Ale, ale, We love it. We love it. And the fans having a good time.
Greasy.
Nice. You said over 90,000 today in the Camp Nou.
I know.
Inside
having
pass
a
for
good
Messi. Messi on the edge of the box. He finds Griezmann again. Here is Griezmann.
Oh.
Akanji gets there first. 71st minute.
Nice.
Barca out to
I'm so
do
happy
some
for
damage
him.
now.
Oh, yeah. No, they're
Okay.
looking for the fourth. They're not
So
going to
we've
stop.
got several topics of conversation coming up. We'll see if there are substitutions. But I was asking Woody, so I'm going to restart the conversation here. We've seen the women's game grow here in Europe a lot, especially with Barca making the Champions League final last season. But it's really big in the US. Do you feel the difference when you go to stadiums, or like, I don't know if Orlando has a team, women's team. Like for years, it was the women's game in the US that was the most followed with the biggest fan base.
Yeah, and I think it still is. In Orlando, we have the best player in the world, which is Marta from Brazil.
Yep.
And we have Alex Morgan. Maybe you guys know
Yes,
who she is.
She played
she's
in my
either
friend's
pregnant
team.
or had a baby.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
She's
now.
pregnant. Yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes we train and we can see each other over there,
Nice.
and great girls and the football. The quality of the football or soccer or whatever they call them, it's great. It's and I think that
and they've got full stadiums.
Full stadium, yeah. They play at the same stadium as us and it gets full. So
No, the support for the women is in America.
That is something that still needs to happen here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to say this without potentially being disrespectful to anyone, but it's very difficult to fill the Camp Nou. I mean, to expect to fill the Camp Nou with the first team not even getting a full stadium in most games is very ambitious, I'd say. But to see fuller stadiums with more attendance is something that still needs to happen here. I think as we keep pushing the game forward and it's on TV a lot more, the fans will start to recognise the players a lot more. They'll start to feel it as part of their identity, and I think they're going to get there.
I mean, last season been an increase though.
Yeah,
Oh, no, exactly. And we've seen games played at the Wanda Metropolitano, the San Mamés.
60,000 attendance.
Exactly, yeah.
Them, so
Now they're playing at the Johan Cruyff, which is a wonderful stadium. So but I was curious because obviously from the I mean, I don't know much about it, but for years and years, what I'd heard is that the women's game was what was big in the US, and now the MLS is growing as well.
And also Australia. There's a lot of girls that what they do is they play in US, and when the season is over, they go and play in Australia.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Is that because the season is not as long?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I didn't
Fact
know that.
of the day.
Okay, Barca have a chance at the set piece.
Julius is going in. It's Messi.
Could Messi take it
it has to.
directly? I mean, it's as I like to call it, a mini corner.
Did you guys see the goal from Dybala yesterday?
Yes. It's from a very similar position. Here is Messi. Goes straight for goal.
Oh
He's in the crossbar.
my God!
Oof. Oh my God.
Wow. I mean, you mentioned the goal from Dybala.
Yeah.
Very close.
Santi
Very
was telling
close.
me in my ear, it's going to be Dybala. It's going to be Dybala.
Wow. It hit the crossbar.
Wow.
Come on.
Come on. You know what
so
it needed
close.
to just go in, and I forgot?
The avocado. It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's my
Messi, I'm
fault.
sorry.
It's
It's
my fault.
Robert's fault.
It's my fault.
You'll do better next time.
But it's crazy. He want to put the ball there, and he put the ball there.
No,
whatever
it's-
he
I
wants,
mean-
he'll do.
Guys, it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Have you ever scored from a free kick, Woody?
I did, but when I was younger.
Okay.
But it's really difficult. It's really difficult, and you see how hard he hits the ball.
Amazing. I mean, I can't remember what the stat. It's 52, yeah? It's 52 in total. 6 with Argentina.
No, 53, no?
I don't know the exact stat now, but it's over 50
Yeah.
with Argentina and Barca.
No, it's incredible. His numbers are incredible.
And he didn't start taking them until like his 4th or 5th season. So amazing numbers. by
Julia,
Lionel
what are-
Messi. We haven't seen a substitution yet. Who do you think is going to come in?
I mean, I would love to see Ansu Fati.
I would love to see Ansu Fati too, but
This is the perfect scenario for him.
I can't see Valverde taking off either Messi or Suarez.
Yeah.
So it would implicate a change in formation,
Oh.
which we saw the other day. We played a 4-2-3-1 the other day.
Or maybe he will take, for example, Suarez out, thinking about Atletico.
Yeah, maybe, but we
don't
don't usually see that happen.
Yeah, I know, I know.
And if he does that, it will be on the 85th minute. So.
Well, I mean, have we seen Barca players warm up? I don't.
I would say maybe Arturo Vidal.
Arturo Vidal, I think, is definitely gonna.
Arturo or Artur?
Yeah, I would say those two.
For maybe Rakitic?
Rakitic, De Jong, Busi, I don't know.
Busi, I don't think so. Busi is gonna, he's not going to play against Atletico, right?
That is true.
Yeah, he can
but
play
he
the
has a
90.
yellow card, and we don't want to end
gosh.
things badly. Here's a shot. Oh, and a goal.
Oh, that was a good goal.
3-1 to Borussia.
That was just an
The
individual
goal by
effort.
Jadon Sancho, who's coming in the second half. We hadn't mentioned that.
Very, very fast player.
It's a shame that Barca won't be able to keep the clean sheet. And now, in the final 13 minutes, we need to be alert. So the play comes in from the left, cross inside, no offside. Picked up by Brandt.
Oh, he had so much space.
Yeah, Sancho had time to pick up the ball, turn, position himself for a shot.
Look at that turn, was very
and
nice.
finish with
That was
Junior
a
Firpo
good-
in front of him. No, it was a good
great
finish. It was a good
He's
finish.
only 19, I think. 19 or 20, he's very young.
Yeah, product of Manchester City. Okay,
Great goal.
we have a substitution
Let's see.
with
Our
Ivan Rakitic
Yeah.
taken off, and on comes Arturo Vidal. And I like to see this. The fans appreciating the game that Ivan Rakitic played today. A very good performance.
Very
He
good
deserved
performance.
this.
77 minutes played. Barely any flaws.
And Arturo Vidal, what a season, eh? 4 goals, more than last season already. He
We're
scored
not even
3 last
halfway
season
in
and
the
he's got 4.
season. Yeah. No, he's always showed up in the most crucial moments for
Definitely a guy you wanna have on the,
us. And
the squad.
yeah.
He's not the prototypical Barca player, but he's been amazing so far.
It gives you some qualities that the guys from usually the Barcelona style doesn't have.
Julia.
And I think sorry,
always wanna
Julia,
come
sorry,
to you.
sorry,
It's
but
okay,
I think
yeah.
his pressure will be important.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, lovely graphic we've got on screen right
Lovely
now with all the teams that Lionel Messi has scored against in the Champions League. A total of 34. Borussia is his 34th.
He's just
Amazing.
so cool.
Nice.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And he's the player who scored against the most teams in the Champions League, surpassing Cristiano Ronaldo and Raúl. Another record that Lionel Messi breaks.
Just another day in the office for Leo.
Another day.
All right, Julia, tell
Yeah,
me what the
okay.
fans are telling you.
Gonna go for it. First of all, a few questions. Kai Mohamed from Sierra Leone, West Africa. Who scored the goals? So MSG.
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 You got your
Suarez.
Griezmann.
Messi, Suarez, Griezmann.
Yeah.
MSG.
Then Samuel Avilés asking what happened to Alba. So Alba is injured. He was injured before the game. He hasn't got the injury today. He was previously injured. Then Miretu Tadese, please read my message. I love Barca from Ethiopia.
Oh, Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Best food ever. Love their food.
You do?
Yeah.
TXZ Momogray 48. I'm watching from Ireland. Have you ever met any of the players? And if you have, how many have you met? So I think Uri is left out of this question.
Yeah, because
But no. I mean, of the players in the current Barca squad, how many
Okay,
have you met?
yeah.
Or trained with, or?
no, the question is met.
Oh well, met. He will have met all of them at this
All of them.
pre-season.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
So how many have you trained with,
That they are here.
or in the squad, in the current squad?
Busquets.
I love how he goes for Busi.
She's happy about that. Sergio Roberto, Messi. That is playing right now. I think that's the
Jordi
only
Alba
ones.
wasn't there yet.
Jordi Alba wasn't there. Piqué.
Oh yeah, Piqué's in the squad, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
But did you also train with Puyol during
Yes.
that time? Okay.
Oh.
Puyol, when
Avidal?
Marquez was there, Avidal,
Okay.
Maxwell,
Ah, wow.
Xavi, Iniesta.
Xavi, Iniesta,
Oh, you got the.
Cesc
Whoa.
Fabregas. I remember the first training.
What?
Cesc Fabregas
I used to be a
was
huge
there.
fan.
Yeah,
Cesc Fabregas.
his first training. I was there on the 5v2.
Wow.
Okay, how many have you met, Sarah?
I've met the entire Barça B squad because last season I would go to all their trainings and games. But first team squad? I mean, I've met Dani Alves. He does not like past players. I met Dani Alves, Rafinha,
Antonella.
Antonella. Me and Antonella are like besties. But in the squad, I don't think, which is really sad. I don't think I've met anyone.
Julia?
No, I have to agree with you. I haven't either.
Okay. I've been in the same room as Messi
Yeah.
when he was being interviewed by one of my colleagues. I've interviewed Gerard Piqué.
She said I was in the same room.
I was in the same room.
That's what I would
and I said hello. And I said hello.
And what did he say? Hello?
Hello. He said hello as well. No. And he said goodbye as well. No. He is a normal human being. No,
Should have touched him.
when Iniesta retired, I was involved in the documentary which we did. You can check it out on YouTube if you want. And we had all of the players talking about him. And I think I was there. Dangerous ball inside Barca's box. It has to be offside. Why is this not offside? Julian Brandt, yeah, it's offside. The
Why
referee
did
blows
they
the
take
whistle
so
now.
long to decide that? I don't
So
understand.
interviews with Piqué, I think with Ter Stegen as well. Because I remember thinking, oh, Ter Stegen's big. He is big.
Oh, wait a second. Meeting
Aleñá
them?
as well. Aleñá.
Meeting them or seeing them in real life? Like, because during the La Liga celebration last year, I saw all of them because I was on the field.
Yeah, but
not
yeah,
like
I mean,
one
on
on
the field.
one.
No, but I mean, I was in the same room. I had a conversation with them in interviewing them. and
Okay.
I talked to them.
I was in the same room as Gerard Piqué. I forgot this, and someone reminded me now. Marta reminded me now because when there was here the presentation party of Barça Studios.
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
was here. And
in this room.
Yeah, in this same room.
He was here.
I was here.
He stepped on this ground.
Like
Full of
Barca
food.
Studios are the production company for
Yeah.
Barca and the ones who did Match Day, which we saw the trailer of, and which is going to be launched tomorrow. By the way, super excited about that. Super
So
excited about
exciting.
that.
Literally counting down the days.
Yeah, so they had their inauguration party here in this studio, which looked a lot different that day, and
Yeah.
Julia was there. I wasn't.
But I was the plus one.
You were the plus one.
Yeah. They didn't invite me, but I came here.
Right, but you were,
yeah,
you were there, and you were in the same room as Piqué.
Yeah, I was in the same room as Piqué.
Interesting question.
Yeah. Okay, let me just read a few more comments. There's one question for Sarah as well. But first of all, Maria Alvarez Campos, vamos Barça, Messi, qué grande, and Griezmann's awakening. This is Barça. So we said it before. We love Griezmann getting a goal today. Obina Wadim, I love Barça. Umtiti is our good luck charm. I just hope for a clean sheet, so too late for that. But 3-1 is a good result too.
Let me just interrupt a minute there. I think Umtiti is our good luck charm.
Yeah.
All 4 games he started, we've won.
We've won. It's true. It's true. And then Obina Wadima asks a question for Sarah. Do you think Messi is an alien? Look at his gameplay. How would you make a perfect cross without looking? Alien.
Yeah, 100%. I tweet all the time. Hashtag alien.
Yeah, follow Sarah.
No doubt. I mean, he's not human.
He's not. And then there's this fun comment from Ivan Walk. I'm no longer a simple Barca fan. Yesterday I was a Barca supporter and follower, but today I can see that I'm so engaged. That's why since now I'm becoming a strong Barca family member. Julia.
Wonderful.
So one more. Joining the
Interesting player
family.
coming on for Borussia Dortmund, Mario Götze.
Yeah, you know what I don't like about Mario Götze? Whenever I look at him, I remember his goal in the final.
I
remember
knew you were
Messi's
gonna say that.
heartbreak,
I
and
knew
it's
you
just
were gonna
like,
say that.
oh, I don't like you.
The heartbreak of Sarah Salapur when Mario Götze scored in that World Cup final.
118th
of all
minute.
Barca fans, because we wanted Leo to win it.
My gosh.
But,
What a heartbreak.
It looks like Junior's taken a knock there. Seems like he'll be fine. Mario Götze's come in replacing Weigl. And Borussia feel like they have a bit of a chance here with 5 minutes remaining. 3-1, they've cut back 1 goal. I don't know, I'm hoping they won't make this game any more interesting than what it is right now. Junior is struggling.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious.
What is it?
Junior.
So it's a collision, basically. Bam, body against body with Piszczek. We've just got a review of Jadon Sancho's goal. See if Junior is able to continue. Be a bit of an inconvenience with Jordi Alba out.
While we wait, I've got a stat from Tom. Antoine Griezmann has become the 7th player to score for and against Barcelona in the Champions League.
Oh.
After Philippe Cocu, Cesc Fabregas, Good Johnson, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Katka Mendieta, and Marc Overmars.
Oh.
For and against. So
Stat of the day.
he scored with some other team against Barça, with Atletico de Madrid against Barça, and then today for Barça. That's a nice start.
That's a nice stat.
How do you feel? Because, I mean, how would you feel scoring, for example, you, Uri, scoring against a team and then scoring for that team? It's like, would you remember it? Hey, yeah, of course you would. In Champions League, of course you would.
I think so, yeah. It would be a weird feeling, you know?
Yeah. Bittersweet, right?
Yeah,
like,
bittersweet.
happy but sad.
Exactly. That
Yeah.
would
With another chance, Ter Stegen with a crucial save.
Ter Stegen
Just deflect
Airlines.
the ball off onto the crossbar. Ter Stegen Airlines, as Rudy points out. That was Ter Stegen Airlines.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And was Sancho again? Or Guerreiro?
Don't think so. I think it was Guerreiro. So it comes down the left.
Yeah.
Mario Götze. Oh, Sancho
No, it
again.
was
No, it was
Sancho.
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 Sancho with a
This
shot.
kid
Ter
is so
Stegen
good.
flies there to get his fingertips to it and deflects it onto the crossbar. It could have easily been Borussia's second.
Oh,
No, his
definitely.
shots are
And
so
that would have made
powerful.
the final minutes of this game nerve-wracking.
Can we just end the game?
Can we
I was
just
thinking
score
the
another
same.
goal?
or that.
Here is Frankie de Jong.
That's because you have a 4 in your prediction, Robert?
No. My prediction's gone down the drain.
It has.
What do you guys think about the possession?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's important because at the end of the game...
My prediction's actually very close. Very
mine
close.
Is it? I think I'm way over.
No. Mine was.
But I don't want my
something
prediction to
like
happen.
that. No. We will not spoil it.
Plus, Borussia have had the ball a lot more in the second half,
not
so I
good.
feel like
No.
it's
It's
going to
like
be...
50-50?
I
No.
think it's going to be...
Well,
something-
52?
I don't know, but if it was that low during the first half,
Yes.
I don't know how it's going to be right now, because it feels like they're having
So
the
right
ball
now on the Barca app,
a lot.
Borussia have more possession than Barca.
I mean,
Right?
53.2%.
Wow.
They've been attacking for the past 5-7 minutes
But,
now.
yeah, okay, they have been attacking for the last few minutes, especially after that Sancho goal.
Yeah.
I think before that, nothing had really happened. Once again, we've got a replay of the save by Ter Stegen.
my
I mean,
gosh.
check it out, guys. Check it on the highlights, wherever you can find them. Save of the game, no doubt.
Yes.
And at a very important moment.
Definitely.
So it's interesting that today, having a lower possession, we've looked a lot better.
Yeah.
I know, I think that's with the Valverde era. I think now it's more not that much possession, but being effective in front of goal.
It's not the
Yeah.
possession.
It's
what
not
do
the-
you do
but-
with
But
it?
but if you look,
Apart from being effective, every time we were close to their box, we looked dangerous.
oh yeah.
The feeling, I mean, sometimes it looks just stale. Today it looked like they're going for it.
Absolutely.
No, like before, we would have possession and the opponents wouldn't be scared that, oh, Barca have possession, okay, so what? But now when we have possession, we do something with it. We
But I
create
feel
chances.
these have to do something about the pressure they make. If they make a high pressure like they are doing, it's easier for them because they find more spaces. So if you play against a lower team and they can see it, it's difficult because they have to find the space
spaces,
where it's not there.
No, I agree.
We're in the
many
last
minutes-
minute of the game.
How many minutes of extra time or added time? I mean, not much. 3 minutes?
Well, Barca have only made one substitution in the second
Yeah, but then
half.
there's that junior injury.
Only a minute.
A minute, that's what I'm saying. Maybe 3
Yeah.
minutes?
Borussia have made their 3.
That would be a good time for Ansu Fati.
Well, I mean, Valverde can't make his final substitution.
Yeah, just to
Just
give him some.
waste a little bit of time.
Did he play Ansu Fati on Champions League?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, play.
he
Became
started.
the youngest
he
player.
started in Dortmund, wasn't it? Youngest player in Barca. No, is it Champions
In
League or here?
Champions League
in
history,
Champions
no?
League history
Yeah.
to start.
No, Ansu Fati's been breaking records
I
left
think
and
it was-
right.
I think it was in Barca history to start.
Was it Barca's
I can't remember the exact stat. He was the youngest player in either Champions
Okay.
League history or Barca history
3
to
minutes.
start. 3 minutes of added time. Borussia have the ball. They're going to end the game with a higher percentage of possession. But they've lost the ball now.
I'm excited to hear.
Moussa Wagué is the player coming on.
Wagué.
Nice one, too.
He had a great performance against Leganés.
Yeah. It was a shame. What he needed was like that final cross to go, just be pinpoint and find
Yeah.
someone inside the box. But very
Junior.
dangerous attacking.
Junior?
Okay, so Luis Suarez
Luis
taken
Suarez.
off and Wagué
What?
comes on. Okay.
As I
Clear.
told you,
Clear.
90th minute.
90th minute, clear, like clear
Fans showing
substitution
love.
to waste time.
Suarez.
Extra defender coming in.
Now what? 4-4-2 or?
So, Sergio Roberto moves into midfield, I think, or into an attacking position maybe. Here is Witsel. Borussia win the ball back, playing on the right-hand side. Akanji. Barca in defensive mode now. Here is Langlais winning the ball and clearing it out of the box. Borussia putting Barca under pressure in these final minutes. Here is Ashraf. Brandt. Sancho now on the right, defended by Frenkie de Jong.
Huh?
He's
so
very
fast,
fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
I think he's going to be one of the up and coming players.
Now Borussia with the ball on the right. They're crossed by Brandt into the hands of Ter Stegen. Sarah, I'm going to prepare my points of analysis, so you take away the conversation.
Okay, you scared me for a second. Sarah, what's happening? Okay, well, we have basically 1 minute left.
See if we can just keep the ball.
I know. Keep the ball. Keep the ball, but in their half, not in our half.
Sarah, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why you love Busquets so much?
Okay, I play soccer. I play football, and I'm a midfielder, but I'm not a holding midfielder. I'm a right midfielder.
Like
So-
an 8? 8?
Like an 8, yeah,
Okay.
basically. But when I started watching Barcelona, first I started watching Spain, the national team, and I just loved the way Busquets played and how the whole team played. And then I started following Busquets in Barcelona, and just the way that he would read the game and his vision, and like he doesn't even have to run that much. It's just like his brain. He picks up everything. And for me, he's such an underrated player. That's why I always like to say he's my favorite player, because he deserves recognition.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So for me, hands down, he's a key player for Barca to play the style that everyone's used to seeing.
100%.
Yeah.
100% agree. And as a professional football player, I can tell you that the things that he does is so difficult, especially those turns with people behind him. That if you lose the ball in that position, it's a goal. And he's like turning like nothing happened. He has eyes
Behind I always
his
say
head.
that. He always does, and he does it so calmly.
Yeah.
And
Final
there-
whistle.
Yes. Final whistle.
Final whistle.
3-1.
Barca with the win, and that means
We are in the round of 16 of the Champions League.
we're in the round of 16 as
Top
first
of the
in the
group.
group.
First, top of
11
the group.
points.
And that means we avoid Bayern Munich, Manchester City,
Liverpool.
all the big guys,
Yeah.
except for
PSG.
Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, because they qualified second.
No, we avoid them as well.
Yeah.
We avoid them as well, because I don't think we can be
Oh,
drawn
because
against them.
Spanish. Okay.
I think I think in the next round we still can't be drawn against them.
Okay.
in the round of 16.
Well, then we are chilling. I'm excited to see who we draw for the round of 16. But 3-1, Messi, Suarez, Griezmann. Woody, what are your thoughts?
I think it's been great. Playing against Borussia, tough team, and having the victory that allows us to be on the next round. I think it's huge. It's huge, and I'm happy for the team. We've seen them very hungry. They were very aggressive, especially the first half. They defend very well. They create a lot of chances, and they capitalize them. So I'm happy for the team and for the fans that they were there, like 90,000, right?
Yeah,
so
90,000.
it's great.
They experienced a good Barca side. And, I mean, when you say top of the group, this was the group of death. Everyone was saying it's a very, very difficult group.
It was.
Julia.
We did.
We did
as
the
well. We were like,
impossible.
why? It always happens the same. And as Uri said, it was a tough team, but it didn't seem that tough. Not because they didn't play well, because they did, of course, and they aimed to goal, but we played so well. We had such control of the game that it felt like easy, you know. I mean, understand me. It's not. It wasn't easy, but it felt like it, because the Barca we saw today, it's what we've been dreaming of during this whole
For a long
season.
time now,
Yeah,
yeah.
for a very long time. And when we suffered the most, it was during these last 5-10 minutes. But until that moment, it was so clear that we were going to win and that we were going to end up top of the group. So I think that gives all credit to our team for making it look super easy, even though it wasn't, because of course it's not easy to play against a team like Borussia Dortmund and in Champions League.
Yeah,
You have always so much pressure on you.
A lot of pressure.
I like that. I like that.
We did
Lionel
great.
Messi
Yeah.
and Antoine Griezmann celebrating the goal. That's clearly one of the best. Well, I mean, good news in this game. It's one of the best moments. Like I said at halftime, for me, one of the main things today is that we saw a switch in attitude. The game against Leganés was not an attractive one to see. The team struggled. Normal after the international break, by the way. We seem that bit of information seems to slip lots of people's mind. But yeah, we saw a completely different team today. Very aggressive in pressure. Lots of positives to get out of it. And I want to know who your man of the match is.
Yeah. Okay. Whiteboards or just
Whiteboards.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
And then we'll see how we did with our predictions.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, there's no question.
For me, it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. So.
Oh, Uri, another thing is I always go for Busquets for man of the match whenever I'm in doubt.
Really?
And they always make fun of me.
For me today, there's no doubt. Uri, you can do the honors. You can go first.
Okay. Messi.
Lionel Messi for Uri.
Julia.
Of course.
Leo Messi as well.
King Messi,
King Messi.
for Julia.
Of course. None
you,
other than Leo
Sarah?
Messi.
It's none
Dios
other
de fútbol.
than Lionel Messi. For me, the man of the match is none other than Lionel Messi. Unanimous votes.
Yes.
1 goal, 2 assists. I mean, the numbers speak
And
for
just the
themselves.
way he
and the
performed.
way, the way you
The
look,
dribbles,
the spark,
the runs, just it's all there.
You looked electric today.
Okay, so predictions, because I'm very
Predictions,
curious
okay.
to know.
Very curious.
First, we have to know what the possession was.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I can look at that on my phone here on the Barça app, which the fans can actually download. The Barça app has lots of information, live stats. You can follow the game on
It's
it
like getting a Christmas
if you
present.
don't want to follow us.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, so let's see. Borussia ended with a higher possession. That I can say.
Oh wow. I'm totally off then.
No,
I had the
only the
one.
possession, Santi. Santi is telling me, don't do the stats yet. No, I only need to know the possession because it's one of the things we have in our predictions. Can you tell me the final possession, Santi, for Barça? Let's see if they can look it up. But anyway, go for the scores
Okay.
first, and I'll find out what the possession is.
Julia, you want to do the honors?
Yes. What should we say first?
First scores. First
The
scores.
score, yeah.
Okay, so Messi scoring first.
Messi scoring first, and what was your result?
Oh, 3-0.
3-0. Oof.
Yeah, sorry about it's like.
Yeah,
super-
we can see. We can see.
You can?
We can see.
Okay.
Oh, those were our
Final
predictions.
score 3-0.
Oh, Sarah was so close.
That's what I'm saying, but I didn't want it to happen because I didn't want them to score another goal. I said 3-2.
Oh, Woody, you don't have a
3-2.
photograph.
And I
What a
said
shame. What a shame.
Dembele will score and we would have 65%, which that wasn't true. But 3-2 was pretty close.
50 what?
No, 65.
65?
Yeah.
So you were the closest, I think, with your prediction. Uri, who do you say was going to score first?
Dembele.
Dembele.
me too, I
had
said
Suarez.
Dembele.
I had Suarez, which is very annoying because he did score
You
first.
did.
Yeah.
And it was disallowed.
What
It's
was
very
your
annoying.
result, Robert?
2-0.
And the possession?
Possession? Okay, wait a minute. Let me bring it up here.
What was your possession, Rudy?
60%.
Okay.
And your result, did you say? Oh, yeah.
2-0.
2-0. So it's between
Okay.
you and I.
Okay, I now have the possession. So, Uri, sorry, you said 60%, Julia?
58.
58?
65.
I had 64. It was 46.
Oh.
The numbers, I had
So-
the numbers right.
Wow.
I had the numbers right, 64, but it's the other way around. I mean, I don't know if it's the first time in the season that Barca have had
At
a
home,
lower
at
possession than
home,
their opponent.
yeah.
I agree.
Weird.
Very
Anyway, we've chosen man of the match. We've seen that our predictions were completely wrong, except for yours, Sarah.
And mine.
The score
I
prediction.
had 3-0.
That was really good, Sarah.
3-0 or 3-2, it's
3-0
the same.
or 3, yeah,
It's
all right,
one
all
goal
right.
down.
I think Sarah was closest because, I mean, the save by Ter Stegen to deny Sancho's
Yeah.
second attempt.
I had a feeling he was coming, but I didn't want it to come.
That would normally go in.
Would you
Yeah.
celebrate the goal? Just
No,
get your
I'm
prediction
very
right.
because I
loyal.
saw you did.
No, I'm very loyal to my team.
Ay,
No.
come on.
Shall we take a look at
the
the
stats?
stats?
Let's
At the
do it.
stats, at the complete stats. We've said that Barca have had a lower percentage of possession than the opponents today, who
Yeah.
are Borussia Dortmund. They're going to come up on our screens right now. Here we go. Barca 3, Borussia 1. The goals by Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Antoine Griezmann. There we are. 46% possession for Barca, 54% for Borussia. 13 shots for Barca, 7 of them on target, 9 for Borussia, 5 of them on target. Just one corner kick in this game, that's weird. And it was for Barca, 2 offsides called against Barca. One of them was with a disallowed goal, which annoys me. 1 for Borussia. Borussia completed more passes than Barca. This happened in the second half.
No, the first half barely happens.
This is very interesting. It's something new in this season. But anyway, we can talk about it. 600 passes for Barca with a passing accuracy of 87%. Borussia had 89%. 2 yellow cards for Barca, 1 for Borussia. No red cards, no penalty kicks. What do we get out of this, Uri? You're the football player. Borussia completed more passes than Barca. They had a higher possession, but compared to other games, Barca looked better today.
Yeah, it looked better. Sometimes the stats are there, but doesn't mean that would happen. But
doesn't reflect.
Doesn't reflect, exactly. But Barca was good. They took their chances. They score and they look good on the counters too.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's weird to see that. I mean, I don't know how to react to it. I mean, I'm happy with the performance. The team looked strong, convincing. The pressure was great. I mean, let's take a look at my 3 points of analysis, which talk about that good pressure and the low possession because we knew about it. But the first. The good news, the great news, is that MSG found the net. They were supposed to be our top trident this season. Antoine Griezmann started from the bench. Let's remind the fans that Antoine Griezmann started from the bench today. Unfortunately, he had to come in the first half. Not unfortunately for Griezmann, unfortunately because Dembélé picked up an injury. We don't know how long he'll be out for, but tests will be performed tomorrow. But back to the positives. Suarez first, then Messi, then Griezmann scored today. Important for Griezmann to score his first goal in the Champions League. Lionel Messi scored against his 34th opponent in the European competition as well, so it's good news there. My second point of analysis is that we played some very good pressure, especially in the first half, forcing some mistakes, which happened in the second goal, for example. The second goal for Barca, the one scored by Messi, comes off of a Borussia mistake. And the low possession, which is curious. We saw 46%. With less possession, we created more chances today, and we looked a lot more dangerous and convincing. So, well, my third point of analysis, good vibes for the back four. It was an important test for them. Sergio Roberto, Umtiti, Langley, and Junior Firpo had never played together. And apart from the last 10 minutes when Borussia really put on the pressure, and that really early chance in the first minute, which Umtiti saved nearly on the line of goal, they didn't struggle a lot today. They looked good. As Uri was saying, Umtiti was chasing down his mark. Langley was convincing as always. Junior and Sergio Roberto didn't have too much trouble on the 2 flanks. So all in all, for me, it's a convincing game for them.
Convincing, and also Langley just recovered from a calf injury.
Yeah.
So he just received the medical green light 1 day before the match. So it shows that he's ready, he's match fit, and that even if they're not playing together, that they know how to link up and they have chemistry on the pitch. I've been just told that, like I said before, because we're top of the group, we avoid Manchester City, PSG, Bayern Munich, and Juventus, and our possible rivals could be Tottenham and Shakhtar.
Tottenham and Shakhtar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In our group, Inter Milan did end up winning that game. It was 1-1 the last time we checked. It ended 3-1.
Oh.
Ended 3-1. So right now, Inter Milan are in second position. Oh, 1-4. Okay. So the game wasn't over when I last checked. So 4-1.
Man, they beat us.
So that means that now Inter Milan are second in the group with 7 points. Borussia have 7, but they're in third because of goal difference.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see who makes it through in this group. And Barca face Inter in the next game.
And I'm glad we don't have to go to, like you said, to Milan.
To go to Milan
have to win there. San Siro. No, thank you.
Yeah, we don't have much time. I want to say, we did say this before the game, I don't want to forget, happy Thanksgiving to all of those watching from the United States. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, so have a great festivity.
Eat a lot of gravy and mashed potatoes and eat a lot. And apple cider for me, because I won't have Thanksgiving here, so eat it for me. Anyways, that's all for today. We will see you guys on Sunday when we take on Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano on match day 15 of La Liga Santander. And don't forget to subscribe to our Facebook fan account and our YouTube channel for exclusive content. We'll see you guys next time.